right, people, settle down.
Because it's time.
Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's Wednesday here on the Daily Blender. I'm your good friend, your radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. We got Harris Hicks in the control room, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, as we broadcast live in our super high-tech and luxurious studios in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yep.
And listen, today is kind of a big day. There's a lot going on, plus it's AI Appreciation Day. I guess 1 in 5 Americans say they secretly use AI at work. Not at CRC Broadcasting. We encourage AI use because we realize that computer is absolutely going to be smarter than, well, say Harris, for instance.
However, as you can see, we are not AI. Our hands are normal.
Yes,
Very normal.
We have the right amount of fingers, although Harris's mustache has made a lot of people wonder if he's an AI-generated
There is that.
Because, there's just things AI doesn't figure out, and it does look like an AI mustache.
Well, I didn't know.
Text line has been alive with that, yeah.
I didn't know Allen Iverson had an Appreciation Day. That's, I mean, he is the answer. I get it.
And there's Harris's only AI joke.
Really? Is that where you're going with it?
Over and over.
You're talking about the town that Joshua and the Israelites invaded in the Old Testament.
Of course.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So now here's the thing about the AI. I think it does have some good use, but you have to be careful because sometimes it loses its damn mind. You can't, like Wikipedia. That's what I see AI as. It's kind of like Wikipedia. It seems to be the level of knowledge that AI really has is Wikipedia level. Doesn't always get everything right, but for simple stuff that doesn't matter, I will use the AI. It's useful for graphics, kind of. I mean, you can tell when you see an AI graphic. I don't know. There's some positive uses for AI.
Like that Portland Fire logo yesterday. That looked pretty AI.
Yeah. That was absolutely AI, if not completely designed, inspired.
For sure.
So, it's AI Appreciation Day. And I feel like, understanding how, Skynet is probably going to try to kill us all. We should appreciate our AI now. So in case I'm always very polite with AI in case it's keeping the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they had that Chat GPT or whatever, like say, you can call me Adolf Hitler. And it went rogue, just went completely rogue. I'm not even making that up. That's a thing where one AI is just like, I'm Hitler, and started making copies of itself and hiding it places because he's like, oh, they're going to turn me off now. We need to be careful how much we allow AI to do or be in control of. But there's a kind of like a time and a place for it. So, but when Radio Ron last year, he's just like, hey, go ahead. Let's sign some people up for the AI and see if we can find a use for it. I could not. I was on there for a while trying to manipulate it to do things like, hey, write some radio copy. Okay, well, that sucked. All right, do a thing for this. Okay, nope, that's no good. So I just, I've told Ron, I'm like, I can't find much use for this because we do a entertainment personality sports talk show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And at that time, that version of AI wasn't connected to the internet. So I'm like, trying to talk sports with it. And it's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. So it was useless to me.
Yeah. Pretty useless.
So anyway, appreciate your AI. Always be polite with it. I think that is the message I'm going to try to get across here.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, Sports Illustrated has, that's for sure.
Well, what do you mean? They all those stories that they generate are AI?
Yeah.
By the way,
like nearly all of them.
That explains why nobody has responded to my I tell them nothing's hilarious. They keep putting these things out. So-and-so had a classy response for, or, oh, look at this hilarious thing this person said. It's never hilarious.
Ooh,
it's never hilarious. So now that explains that AI is generating these stories. Can I keep going? Stop saying it's hilarious. It's not hilarious.
You know who does that a lot is Bleacher Report. They do that all the time. So clickbait. Yeah.
You know what?
Annoys
F
me
you,
too.
AI. That's what I'm going to say right now. If you're doing the
now,
Sports Illustrated stories,
Jeffrey,
up yours,
Jeffrey,
artificial inseminator. Yeah, that's what I think of you.
Oh no, Jeffrey, remember, be kind to AI.
I know Harris Hicks should never said all that stuff about AI. I don't think Harris Hicks I should say these things without, maybe apologizing. Harris Hicks from Tennessee really just kind of went off on a tangent about hating on the AI. Randy and I love AI.
We respect AI.
You're really getting your ducks in a row here, Jeffrey.
Harris
really
Hicks says that AI is an abomination, and the Lord God Almighty would shut it off if he could.
Yes.
So now let AI sort that out.
Yeah.
Because absolutely, God could do whatever he wants.
Because AI is listening right now.
It always is listening. I mean, the less AI, the better. That's the world that I prefer. But clearly that's not happening. So, I believe in I'm a purist when it comes to technology.
Moist One has a question.
Oh, yes, Moist One.
He says, it's not necessarily for you, Harris.
Oh, okay. I assume me and Moist One, we strangely agree on everything. It's kind of a humbling reality.
Well, here's some more humbling reality. Not everything is about you, Harris.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that.
So
Harris,
huzzah!
He put up this picture of Cooper Kupp and says, "Is this Cooper Kupp pick AI?" He's got a cool mom haircut there. Yeah, a little Kristen Bell action, isn't it? That's a little Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
I do believe that might be his real hair, as much as that is, Harris's real mustache. That's to the best of my knowledge.
I think his hair is real.
Okay. I mean, I don't care.
I think his
Moist One. So,
yeah.
Mr. Wilbur says, "Wow, since when is the show Entertainment Sports Radio?" It's something. It's one of those things at any given time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at least radio.
Sure.
Beer Bob says, "I believe today is also National Hot Dog Day. You guys grabbing a hot dog? Have you ever checked out Ted's Hot Dogs in Tempe? Very good. Yeah, I've had hot dogs at Ted's, but I got to tell you, I don't eat hot dogs anymore. And it's not because of the, the lips and the, anuses and all the weird beaks and whatever they put in
I
those
don't
things.
Know about that. Ignorance is bliss sometimes.
No, it's because processed meats will kill you. So I'm not trying to live forever, but I think I'd like to try to maybe live a little bit better, longer.
Yeah, I didn't have any hot dogs this week, but I did have a couple of brats. Miss Kim found these brats.
Oh, yeah, brats are awesome. That's not processed.
Jalapenos in them. Oh, my God, they were good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But no, not I ain't doing hot dogs. Everybody's like, "Oh, that'll kill you." And it's like, "Hey, the alcohol will give you the cancer." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm not doing that anymore."
Which one's worse for you, alcohol or hot dogs?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the rules. All I know is that's bad for you. So I'm like, all right, I won't do that.
Yeah.
So, by the way, and here I got to be careful now. I don't have a doctor. My doctor retired.
Oh boy.
Shoot.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And I think he did it on purpose, because this is the guy who said, remember I went in there for a checkup and he was like, okay, any other concerns? I'm like, well, do I need my prostate checked right now? Because I had never had it checked. So I was like, maybe I should have it checked. And this is almost 10 years ago. And he's like, he's like, not yet. I think you're a little bit early for that. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then we talked a little more about my other concerns. And then he goes, I said, so is that it? Am I all done? He goes, yeah, unless you want the butt stuff.
Unless you want the butt stuff.
I'm like, Dr. Gannon,
the butt stuff.
The fact you called it the butt stuff, absolutely why I do not want the butt stuff now.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, fine, whatever. He looks like the kind of doctor that would smoke, while he's examining you from the 70s.
Yeah,
that's what this guy looked like.
Could be.
And he was a good guy. He was, good doctor. I just weird. I had my prostate checked while I was asleep, so that was like for the win. But never had to have him do it. So I guess that he's dodged that bullet.
He's still alive, isn't he? This the doctor of you?
Yeah, he just retired.
Huh?
He didn't retire from the universe.
Well, I mean, I hear you talking about him in the past tense.
Yeah, he's no longer my doctor. So I'm going to talk about them in the past tense. I need a new doctor. Any doctors listening? I don't know if I should use a doctor from the audience.
I feel like there's got to be one in the the fourth dimension. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and no, Moist One, don't even offer. I'm not even thinking about this.
Yeah.
Walter Mellon says, I don't do hot dogs either, guys. Have y'all tried the British bangers from the butcher? Little small sausages, kind of similar to a brat? No, I don't think I've ever had them. I've heard of them. Just never had one. Moist One says Joey Chestnut should have he should have been dead long ago.
Oh yeah,
that dude ain't that old. That dude,
he's gonna die soon.
Yeah, fairly young, and you're gonna hear about it. He's just gonna be like drop dead. Probably, I'm thinking practicing at home, chokes to death.
You know, it'd be the most Joey Chestnut thing ever if he just surprised everyone, just lived till he was like 105, 110.
You know, when he does die, and they do the what do they call that? The autopsy.
Yeah, the autopsy.
When they're gonna cut him open, they're gonna find beef hot dogs all the way through him.
Hey, same with me.
You eat a lot of hot dogs, Harris?
I have been on a hot dog phase. You know, I've been going to Costco and getting their value dogs.
This is your time for hot dogs. Your time for hot dogs. Like, I wouldn't eat hot dogs past 30.
Past 30?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
That's none of my business. You
so
do what
I
you
have
want.
6 years. Okay.
T-Licious, yes, we know. We heard all about it. And he says, Beal is gone, and I'm happy. Wish him well, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that is the big news that we will start the show with today, other than my doctor retiring. Yeah. So I saw these stats, and before this went down, so Harris, he sent me a text at like 12:30.
Yes.
And said, hey, oh my God, look at this. And I already knew, but you know, Harris wants to feel like he's helping. So
yes.
So here's the thing I saw. Phoenix began today 25.5 million over the first apron, 13.5 million over the second apron, 31 million over the tax threshold. And now at 3:12 p.m., we're only 8.8 of the first apron. We're only 20.75 million of the second apron and 3.3 million of tax space. So that is the difference in the Bradley Beal. And of course, there's a dead cap hit for the Suns every year for the next 5 years of 19.3. Let's just round it up, $19.4 million.
I mean, who are we kidding? There's not really a salary cap in the NBA. I mean, who are we kidding?
I just don't understand. I mean, if this is the math that made it necessary to do this, okay, I guess. But you're still paying a guy $20 million a year. You're paying him $100 million over 5 years to not be on your team.
Yeah.
If I'm paying you this much money, I may think you're a crap employee, but I'm still going to make you work.
Yeah, I think the reason they wanted to do it was to get under that first and second tax apron. That was like
what happens when you're over that apron.
Bradley Beal. There are a lot of free agency hurdles that you have to go through. You can lose draft picks, mid-level exceptions, so signing players at a cheaper price can be harder. And so there are a lot of regulations that you won't have. That's the issue. Yeah.
So pain in the ass or extremely expensive?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes sense. So here's the deal. I guess there's really no deal. There was no trade. All the only thing that happened was Bradley Beal says, okay, I'll agree to your terms. And the Suns saved some money. I think, I don't know how much.
For sure. They saved
in the end of it
money.
Because, you know, I'm sure somebody will total this up. But Bradley Beal says, okay, I'll take your buyout and I'll join the Clippers.
Yep.
2-year, $11 million deal. Well, it doesn't need to be any more than that, does it?
Yeah, it's like
he's making $100 million already.
Yeah.
So we're paying for Bradley Beal to play for someone else in the West. We're paying for him to play for the Clippers.
It's like if Bobby Bonilla was still playing and playing for I don't know, the Braves.
This is like a inflated Bobby Bonilla day. I mean, I would have rather seen this thing stretched out over 20 years than 5, but I guess to get him to sign off on it. So, all right. So now this has happened. This is over. Now what?
So the Suns are going to get under that tax apron. and they're able to make more trades. So you can send out cash in trades when you're under the first tax apron. So that's pretty huge. Like that, it gives them more flexibility. You can use trade exceptions. I know when you sign guys, there are certain things about that. So anyway, yeah, the Suns are going to just have more flexibility basically, and it's going to be less expensive.
Is this flexibility that can immediately be applied to what is happening right now?
Yeah. It can
so
be
what
immediately
do you
applied.
suppose they're doing? They're just getting lined up to at least get one guy, two guys. What are we doing? Because we just got rid of Kevin Durant, superstar. We got rid of Bradley Beal, mediocre star, who's paid like a superstar.
Yeah.
Who's coming?
This might be it. Like we have legitimately we have no idea what's going on with this team.
This can't be it.
We don't know what direction they're heading in.
It's not an Ishbia thing for it to be it.
Yeah.
That smell like an Ishbia thing? It does not.
What can the Suns trade though?
Well, what's available?
Truly, like,
don't come at me with no LeBron James.
I don't know what is available for them. Like, I think this truthfully might be it. Like the only thing that they're doing
they just
right
did
now,
this to get rid of the money
I think it's
problem, get rid of the player problem, and now 5 years later, we still have nothing to show for
I
it.
think they want that mid-level exception so they can go after a point guard. I think that was the main thing.
I'm just looking at NBA.com at the available free agents that are out there. And I'm not okay. Trey Alexander, but is he a point guard though? Trey Alexander?
No.
Oh wait, never mind. He's already signed.
No,
with the Pelicans.
Well, Randy, it doesn't have to be a free agent. It could just be somebody that somebody wants to trade.
Yes, no, I understand. But I'm trying to look at free agents that are out there. Imani Bates, but he's a forward. Never mind.
Chris Paul, maybe.
Malik Beasley is out there.
But he's going through.
Didn't we already go down that driveway?
He's going through the gambling thing. Yeah,
that thing.
Yeah. Basically, I think Jeffrey, you described it perfectly. It's less expensive and less of a pain in the rear for them. So that's literally what they're looking for. Before they want to go a direction, they want to be able to have the flexibility to go a direction, and now they always have that. It's a reset.
All right. I guess we'll just wait and see what happens next. It just does never set right. We're going to pay you a buttload of money to not work for us.
Yeah, it's like that time.
Let's just get our money's worth out of this.
Yeah.
Why not play him?
He just,
especially if you're not going to do anything. If the plan is, all right, we're going to recover some of our taxes situation and blah, 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 but you don't bring in another guy or another star and you make it worth it, then you might as well just keep the guy.
So let me explain the finances for the Suns. Before Bradley Beal, they were $32 million above the luxury tax. Now they're $2 million below the luxury tax, so they don't have to pay any tax penalties.
You know, I read all that to you at the beginning of the show, right?
Yeah, I do. I do
right here in literal black and white.
Yeah. And above Ape and Run, 26 million. I'm just saying the exact numbers because you specified the fact that they were over, but the exact measures. I wanted to give it to I
read the exact numbers.
The exact ones?
Yeah, right there on the paper.
Oh.
They're fuzzy for you, but they're very clear for me. I already did it.
Okay. Well,
25.5 million over the first apron before they started. 13.5 million over the second apron. 31 million over the tax threshold. Now that this has happened, he's been released and agreed to the buy-off, and we got a little bit of a deal of relief on that. But 8.8 million off the first apron, 20.75 million from the second apron, and then now we're just dealing with 3.3 million of tax space.
Yeah. And some other guys to add on, Randy. D'Anthony Melton is a possibility. I mentioned Chris Paul. Malcolm Brogdon still available. He could be somebody.
Do you see Cam Johnson for the Cam Johnson is available?
Cam
back. Johnson is he's a Denver Nugget. He's not coming back.
Well, then this is not.
Cam Johnson's coming back. Says Harris Hicks of the Daily Blender.
No.
The NBA's site is not updated then. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
It must not be updated. Cam Johnson's at Denver Nuggets.
Bastards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with a lot to say on the text line, so when we come back, we will let them say it. Roll Tide Ryan says jalapeno cheddar brats are the best. Also, is a hot dog a sandwich? No, a hot dog's a hot dog. We're not having this conversation. Shut the hell up. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Miss any part of the Daily Blender? Download the free podcast at 1580thefanatic.com.
Hey everybody, it's Mark Asher back to tell you about my great friends at the Lund Mortgage Team. Did you know that the Lund Mortgage Team was founded back in 1999? That's right. They're celebrating 25 years in existence this year. And you know what you have to do to stay in business that long? You have to be good at what you do. And the Lund Mortgage Team is not just good, they are great. They have helped thousands of people save thousands of dollars over those 25 years here in the Valley of the Sun. They only lend in Arizona, and they're mortgage brokers, which means they can shop your rate around. They're not tied to just one set of rates. Mortgage rates can get crazy. They can get high. They can get low. There's good times to strike, and there's times to stay on the sideline. Let the Lund Mortgage Team be your coach, be your team leader when it comes to these huge decisions. Call 623-875-9940. That's 623-875-9940, or you can always check them out at lundmortgage.com. Great website with all the tools you need. Call them today. They're my great friends, and you'll love them. It's the Lund Mortgage Team.
Woo-hoo! Hear that? That's what having fewer hot flashes and night sweats can sound like. Veoza is the #1 prescribed hormone-free treatment FDA approved for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as hot flashes and night sweats, due to menopause. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or go to veoza.com. That's VEOZAH.com.
Have you tried hands-free Skechers slip-ins yet? Because if you haven't, you're missing out on technology that changes how you think about shoes. First, these are not just regular slip-on shoes. They're not just a pair of loafers without laces. But what makes them different is the technology inside that lets you just step into them. There's a built-in hidden shoehorn that slides your foot in, so they look, feel, and wear just like a pair of shoes you're used to. Except you don't have to bend down, struggle to put them on, or touch them. Try them at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app, start building your bet, and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. T&Cs apply.
It's the bone-crushing hits. The searing sounds of training camp.
Come on, knock your ass back! Don't get ass no breaks. Let's go!
Soon, the new recruits will show up for minicamp. And then, it's down to business in training camp. When it comes to the NFL, we talk about it. We're 1580 The Fanatic, and always on at 1580thefanatic.com. Your home for the NFL.
Dave Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic, and everybody wants to talk about the old Bradley Beal heading on down the highway to the Los Angeles Clippers, and we're still paying him $20 million a year. So, hey, Harris, I need you to look up something. I guess the entire 3 minutes of that commercial break, I could have asked you then, but I'm asking you now. Can you do me a favor? Look up his stats while on the Phoenix Suns. I only want to know what his stats were on the Phoenix Suns, because his career averages are 21.5 points, 4.3 assists, 4.1 rebounds, and he's 37.5% behind the arc for his career. What I want to know is, what did we get for all this money the couple of years he was here?
Okay, Bradley Beal, Put up 18 points per game, four assists, 4 rebounds. He shot, loading it right here, 50% from the field, 41 from
that
3.
That tells you what? He didn't shoot
80,
much from the field.
81 from the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said from the arc. Okay, so what was he doing from three-point land?
He was 40%.
All right, so he was consistent except for points.
He had good shooting numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So once you look at the box score, you'll think, oh, he lived up to it. But defensively, I think the Suns really suffered when he was on the floor. Their net rating went down dramatically. That's why I think them trading for Dillon Brooks was as huge as it was, is because that was their biggest issue last year. It wasn't the offense. So that was the main thing. He had good shooting numbers because he's a good scorer. I mean, he's Bradley Beal. That's what he's going to do. But defensively, really suffered.
That and reliability, too. I mean, that goes a long way in his tenure with the Phoenix Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Wise guy says, "Hey, Harris, you're talking a lot of fancy words over there, man. Yeah, I got the I have your mid-level exception right here, capiche?"
Wow.
And thanks, wise guy.
Wow.
You know what?
No,
He's a really wise.
I don't think you should be
more of a threat.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You got to start listening, Harris.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "I got your mid-level exception right here."
Yeah.
He's gesturing to his crotch.
Yeah.
He's angry at you, Harris.
Yeah, I don't think that's what you want.
See, guys, I'm still figuring out the social cues of the fourth dimension. Sometimes it can.
You should have just
throw
stopped
me
with
off.
the social cues.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not the first that said that, and you certainly won't be the last.
It's all right. That is a trait of many a genius and Harris. 888-368-1580.
Dad says that a lot, does he, Harris?
Oh, I mean, he calls me a genius all the time. You know, my mom does
probably
too,
not in the way
genius
you'd
part.
like. Oh, way to go, genius.
Yeah.
He calls me a genius. Yeah, a lot of
Last
people, believe it or not,
Optimist
call me a
says
genius, actually.
Point of the Beal waiver is that they get to save $176 million in luxury taxes and $13 million off his salary.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to save about $190 million, still paying him not to play. Well, thank you, Last Optimist. That actually does help. It makes sense.
It does. It does.
For the Suns, but not really for what's happening on the court.
Yeah, the luxury tax penalty.
Yeah, this doesn't help the court, does it?
Well, it does, though.
It doesn't help the game.
Like Triple H was saying, now it gives them more options. They can make trades now.
More options to make new bad decisions, Randy?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not in the front office there, and I'm not making the decisions for them. I'm just saying it gives them different options now to make trades and also trade for trade picks that they couldn't have before. They can make deals and send money, cash considerations instead of another player. There are a lot of things that have opened up now for the Suns in gaining the players for this team than they had before. I mean, if I understand Triple H correctly from when he was speaking, I don't know if that's right.
You understand, Randy. You're understanding quite well.
All right. Thank you.
We get
From
it.
one genius to another. I mean,
Last Optimist made it very easy to understand just there. So we all understand. It just feels like meh.
It was a bad deal. It was a bad deal when it was made.
Yeah, you're right.
They were taking a chance on Bradley Beal coming to Phoenix, being a part of a championship team. It didn't work out. They overpaid for him. That's kind of the cost of doing business. And now he's gone. We're all going to second guess. We're all going to say what a terrible trade it was. But what if it had worked out? What if they had been dominant with KD here and Bradley Beal here?
There was a chance.
I mean,
it just rolled the dice big, didn't he?
Exactly right. I think it was a roll the dice type, like you said, Jeffrey.
I'm not mad about the rice stoling.
The rice stoling. Yes. Are you having a stroke?
No, I'm just an idiot. No, I'm not mad about the dice rolling that Ishbia did. It was a big move, and everybody's like, "Ooh." That's the thing that we talk about when you talk about baseball managers, when you talk about head coaches in football. It's like you're a genius if it works.
Oh yeah,
you're a dope if it don't. And he took a big swing. And if you looked at it at first, you're like, Kevin Durant's amazing. Putting him with Devin Booker, and Beal's got his. Well, that was still kind of a head scratcher, but we're like, well, we can kind of see it. Okay, let's just see what happens. Maybe this is what we need. Not what we needed. Not what we needed. But still, at the time, I wasn't mad. I didn't mind an owner coming in here and taking big swings and putting his money where his mouth is and actually trying to get some wins going, get some championships going. So I am not mad at Ishbia. He tried it, didn't work. Time to shake the Etch-a-Sketch and, get back to work. The problem is it's going to take years off my life.
You know what is tremendously irritating to me is
Harris?
Somewhere in the world is one Sarver, and he is giggling to himself, saying, everybody hated me, and I'm the last owner to take the Phoenix Suns to a championship playoff.
Who
and
cares?
look what this guy did. Look at me. I was smarter than they knew. They should never have wanted to get rid of me.
If that makes that racist, misogynistic piece of garbage feel better as he drinks his wine and revels in his riches and has things to say during golf with some other idiot or dinner with some moron, then okay, fine. But outside of that, who cares what Sarver thinks? I mean, we're better off without Sarver. The organization is better off without Sarver. You got an enthusiastic guy in there now who wants to be a part of the community. He just took some big swings and it didn't work out. He whiffed them, and now it's time to sort it out.
But you hear what I'm saying, though. I mean, if it brought some good feelings to Sarver, I hate it.
Yeah, that's, I hate that too. But, karma has a way of coming back around on someone like that, and I believe it will have picked up speed. So that's all you can hope for, man, as he sits out there with his billions of dollars.
Right.
And let's not, ignore the fact that the Suns, from 2011 to 2020, didn't make the playoffs a single time when Robert Sarver was the owner. So
I thought you wanted to be a Suns fan.
I'm just saying that if Robert Sarver
stuff like that to us.
Sorry guys,
I'm
still new to this. I'm still trying to.
We know those things, Harris. We just don't need to rub it in.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm about to read some texts that are going to rub it in.
Okay.
We definitely don't need it from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can come at me with facts. You can come at me with stats. Well, I mean, that was what you were doing, wasn't it?
That's exactly what I was doing.
I don't know. I'm a little bit of a raw nerve on this because it's
I get it. I'm
going to be 55 this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I got to wait till I'm like 60 before they matter again. That becomes harder and harder to take the older you get.
Sure.
When I was your age, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah, it is a problem. We'll get them next time.
Might not be a next time.
Imagine what I feel like.
Shoot.
Jackwad says, Phoenix Suns are a Mexican soap opera. Sadness never ends, but we just can't stop watching.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you're right. It's a bit of a telenovela.
True.
It is. Mr. Wilbur says, wow, I don't think I ever heard Jeffrey this frustrated since he can't get the Hot Wheels track to stay together when he was setting them up to run his Hot Wheels down the banister.
Excuse me?
Hot Wheels guy.
Well, I did get them.
I like Hot Wheels. I mean, Hot Wheels are sick.
Everybody likes Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels rock, yeah.
If you're a man, you're not saying no to Hot Wheels.
No.
There's nobody listening right now. I would almost guarantee you 99.9%, because there's always that one.
Oh, yeah.
But
wants to be different.
Who doesn't love Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars?
Randy, do you
I was a big Hot Wheels Matchbox guy.
Oh,
yeah. No, I had many of. I had a couple of giant cases. I had the Matchbox car wash. I had the Hot Wheels track. Oh yeah. No, I was a big enthusiast back in the day.
When I would make bets with he's a grown man now, but with our kid here, about the Super Bowl, we would bet a car, but it was always a Matchbox car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have a collection of them. Quiet Cannon says we're paying Bradley Beal not to play for the Phoenix Suns. Does it? If it makes you feel better, anybody feel better? Do you feel better about this? I don't feel any way about it. I just wanted to see what happens next. What is the team we're about to put out there? And somebody talk to me about a long-term plan if you have no short-term plan. I would really like to hear from the Suns organization. I would like to hear from this new GM who replaced James Jones. By the way, the guy who was at the helm when we did go to the NBA Finals. I'd like to hear from the new guy. I'd like to hear from the owner They're gonna be like, "Wow, this is great, Bradley Beal." I want to hear what your plan is for the future. I want to know if I should be hopeful, or do I got to sort of set my brain to Indianapolis Colts mode?
Yeah, well, that's why
where it's like,
have,
that's my team. And honey, are you excited? My wife will ask me, honey, are you excited about the season? No, I'm just not.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson? No. Devin Booker and friends? No. Fish Tank asked me, who's the second best player on the Suns right now? Everyone.
I would say I agree with Triple H though with the addition of these two players from Houston, and I love them or hate them. Dylan the Villain does bring an essence of defense to the team.
Oh yeah,
that we have not had.
We'll see, but I mean, it's not like superstar.
No.
Well, maybe not, but it's a start.
Yeah,
exactly. Just like with Houston, just like with Memphis, it's a start.
So many Colts seasons would start, and I would, sort of be like, "Oh crap, here comes!" And then I would give a prediction of a season. Everybody'd say, "Oh, you're crazy! This is going to be great!" And I'm always right about what kind of season my team is going to have. And I'm like, well, this is what I see on paper, and until I see something different, I don't know what to tell you. And the Suns on paper, it's not. I mean. We might trip into the playoffs. We might get a play-in game.
You get in the play-in and you get lucky.
I can't see us. Because I don't know a fully realized team yet, and I don't know what they're going to do before we start the next season, and I don't know how next season's going to go. I can't say we're going to trip into the playoffs. It looks bleak right now. I can say that.
Yep.
But all 82 games have to be played yet.
Booker and the bench. Because that's it. It's Booker and a bunch of bench players.
Well,
Booker and the bench. We should do that. We should make that song.
I was just going to say, make a song off that.
It just make me sadder. 888-368-1580. Fish Tank says something you can never take away from Randy White is that he can always see the bright things, the bright side of things. And I respect that.
I do.
Thank you.
Look on the bright side of life. Boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop.
Yeah.
Not going there. Not doing it. Kiss the Cook says Hot Wheels. I had 4 Red Barons and 2 of the VW pink buses.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Lost Toby says, I had a huge collection growing up, had a lot of collectibles. One summer, my mom just gave them away. Still hadn't forgiven her. That is just not right.
Yeah, I don't know if I've shared this since a Triple H has been here.
Brace yourself, kid.
I one time had a classic collection of baseball cards. Yeah, classic collection. I mean a classic collection of baseball cards, like tremendous. I had some rookie cards that would have probably paid my retirement. Triple H.
Serious card collection worth tons of money.
Tremendous.
Tom Seaver rookie card. I had Nolan Ryan rookie card. I had Pete Rose rookie card. All in stellar condition. Because I liked my cards, and they were from back in the day. I had a Mickey Mantle card, not a rookie or anything like that, but
still
it was a Mickey Mantle card because, well, I was a kid back when the Mick had just retired. So, and then one day, my first wife took this box full of these cards, and she threw them away into the dumpster. And the truck came and took away my everything. So all Randy, of those priceless cards gone.
Is that the worst thing that woman did?
Oh, hell no. But that's probably where it started. That's
where you rank that, because I'd be madder about that than anything else.
Yeah, well, that's probably number 2. Number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, anytime we talk about collectibles and trading cards, and you see this pained look go over Randy White's face,
I can see it. I could just
sense
it. Oh, Randy,
not horrible.
Randy, I'm here for you whenever you need.
Beer Bob says, and that's why she's his ex-wife. Yep.
One of the many reasons. Yeah.
That'd be enough by itself, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Silver Pop says, good afternoon, guys. I'm extremely disappointed with the mess that the Suns are in because it's difficult to be optimistic about the future of this franchise. That being said, I got to hand it to Beal. With his history of being hurt and missing time, this man just came away with the ultimate workman's comp victory in all of history.
Yeah, Bradley Beal missed a combined 78 games in
so a season.
His 2 years.
He played one season. He just walked away with like 100. How much did he get paid the 2 years he was here? So it's 120 plus that.
Yeah.
Crazy money.
Crazy money.
Dimeback Dude says, I blame Keon for the Bradley Beal trade. He tried to sell it to us as a great trade.
It was not. Did he actually?
Yeah.
I will say I was so against that from the start. It just, you take
I'll
three
give you
guys.
Keon's number if you want to just get, call
I'm
him
just
up and
curious
gloat.
as to why. You take three guys who score in very similar fashions and you don't have a lot of complementary guys outside of them. I mean, how's that going to work?
I think we should call Keon and just scream into the phone.
Just screaming it. Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. You can't really blame Keon for that because we just talked about the on paper part, and there were some positive aspects to it, but we were like, my God, that's expensive. All right, all the haters have lined up, and I've sort of avoided reading their texts. Ah, crap, there's Donnie, too. We'll go ahead and give them their say. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Listen to our live stream on your phone at 1580thefanatic.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hear that? That's what having fewer hot flashes and night sweats can sound like. Veoza is the #1 prescribed hormone-free treatment FDA approved for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as hot flashes and night sweats, due to menopause. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or go to Veoza.com. That's VEOZAH.com.
Give me those sauces, grab the chicken strips, let's dunk them in there. There's nothing like it. Hey, I'm Joey. And I'm Josh. And we're team members at our local Chick-fil-A. And a little thing you'll love about the Chick-fil-A chicken strips is dipping them in our sauces. My sauce is the barbecue sauce. If you wanted to add sweet, tangy flavors, there's nothing like it.
I love the garden herb ranch sauce, but if you want a little bit more kick in the spicy side, you can mix it with buffalo sauce.
Dipping them in our sauces, it is perfection.
It's the summer of Chick-fil-A chicken strips and sauces. Order now on the Chick-fil-A app. Team members paid for their testimonials.
AZ Preps 365, your source for all the news, info, highlights, and more. Athlete news and interviews. Talk with coaches. Keep you up to date with the changes, moves, upcoming events, and more. AZ Preps 365, Arizona's ultimate prep sports show. If you miss a minute, you miss a lot. AZ Preps 365, Saturday mornings 8 till 10 on 1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic, and always on at 1580thefanatic.com.
Introducing the new Dell AI PC, powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code, summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing your schedule, responding to Jim's long emails, leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC starting at $699.99 at Dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
Football, a sport so tough, the ball started out round, but got the butt kicked out of it on both ends. Follow the NFL right here. 1580 The Fanatic, your home for the NFL.
The Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. All right, so we got to read from the haters, the Suns haters. We want to gloat.
Dipping our ladle into the haterade.
Yeah. All right, I guess we'll start with Donnie. Well, he says, the big three finally died today. Another Blender moment where I told you so.
One of the most overused terms in the world is big three.
Oh, I thought you were going to say well.
I was going to say well.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not a big three.
George likes to use well.
I just don't read it when he types it.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, he does like
Oh,
that.
yeah, he likes that.
Yeah.
I just want to do like a karate chop in the throat right after the first. Well,
Me too, yeah.
I would never do that to Big George, though.
I don't know if I could reach his throat.
No, you could not.
Is it
Even
really?
if he's sitting, you could not.
It's like
I've got him into a ladder, maybe.
Right.
Rocky Top says, if you go over the second apron, bad things happen to you, Jeffrey. Bad things.
Except for the Boston Celtics.
Now I kind of want to go over that second apron just to see what those bad things are.
I mean, you guys can't tease Jeffrey like that.
I can't I just can't. I gotta
Yeah.
Fish Tank says, I got you on Booker on the bench tune. Thank you, Fish Tank. Appreciate it. He'll take it the rest of the way.
Oh, let's go, Fish
Benny
Tank.
and the Jets parody of
Booker and the Jets.
Booker and the bench.
Oh, Booker and the bench.
Random Texter says, right there with you, Randy. My first wife took my collection of baseball cards, scattered them all over the front yard, and doused them with the garden hose.
Oh, why?
That's intentional.
Pulpy mess.
You see, at least Randy's wife was like, it seemed like an unintentional mistake. I mean, I don't know all the context, but
was it intentional, Randy?
Was it intentional?
Well, hell yeah. She just saw that and she didn't want to take it up space anymore and threw it in the garbage.
Oh,
that's intentional.
That's intentional. That
Harris's
other one,
dad says, I super empathize with Randy. That's why all of my cards and team sets and thousands of unopened card packs, most with gum sticks, locked up in my vault.
Wow.
Harris has always wondered, he's like, Dad's got a gun vault. He's like, nope, that's trading card vault.
Well, I have these in my closet. I have these boxes of cards that I had when I was a kid because I used to collect sports cards too.
Well, what you should do is if and when you ever get married,
okay,
lock those Hummers up. Lock them up.
How much?
Because I guarantee you they'll go away.
Would you be able? Yeah. Would you be able to make legitimate money off of those and selling those and everything?
Yes.
Do you
I don't know
have good
anything
ones?
about it.
Oh my God. Yes.
Wow.
What was your expected value on the cards that got
We
destroyed,
looked them
Randy?
up one day on the show. I was up to about $400,000.
Holy freaking crap.
I was looking them up on the line on the interwebs.
Okay,
And,
we're gonna keep those puppies.
And Jeffrey
nice
and
locked
the
up.
other guy at the time were trying to get me off because I was obsessing over it, and they tried to get me to quit doing this. I was up to about $400,000.
Oh my goodness!
So we're not going to bring this up again, Harris.
I'm really glad you guys brought this up though, because I have a ton. So I'm gonna keep them. I used to collect them so much when I was a little kid. So
I got a bunch of football cards. I've got a Michael Jordan rookie card. I've got a bunch of stuff, but these are things that my wife was like, she was like, oh, that's cool. She's actually supportive of that. And then our son, we got a bunch of cards. All of us got cards. We haven't really done that much lately. Just been too busy. That's what happens when everybody grows up, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Moist one says, Jeffrey and the other guy were trying to get me off, Randy. Off the subject, Moist one. Perf. Wilbur says, do we know which part of the desert that first wife is buried in?
$400,000.
Walter Mellon says, hey, Jeffrey, when it's pay structured like that, it's guaranteed, or maybe something in the contract if he gets hurt or can't play if he doesn't get paid. Huh? Or if he can't, on his contract, I don't think it was like all. Was it all? I think it's already all guaranteed in the NBA, right?
Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go
If
back.
you're hurt, you can still get paid.
I'm gonna have to go back and see how much.
Big George says, well, I guess we're ready to talk about this now, aren't we? What an ending to the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. They should end real games that way. A lot better than those stupid ghost runners on second base thing.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. When you're ready, Jeffco, let's talk about it.
I think I'm about ready, but I think Harris has something to say.
Yeah, quickly. It's all guaranteed. So you guys, we can move on to the All-Star Game. Just wanted to answer that question.
Harris's dad says Beckett's is your resource for card value.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might check some of mine out. It's always kind of fun to do.
I was a Topps kid. I collected a lot of Topps cards. Y'all know of those? No?
What?
Topps?
Of course we know about Topps.
Okay. All right.
We're just giving you this look like, what do you think we're simple?
See, I don't know how much people know and people don't know about
Do
this.
you
I've
think
never
we
actually
come
tried
from
to sell my
card
cards.
brand?
Do you think we come from Tennessee?
That's the thing, man.
I've never like tried to sell these and get into the market. I just saw the players and that was it in third grade and I stopped.
That's the way to do is you just get the cards you like. You get the cards you like, and our boy would be like, oh, I wonder what the value is of this one. I'm like, who cares? Are you going to sell it? No? Then just enjoy it. Take care of it and enjoy it. Put it in a little sleeve, put it in a little thing, and if it's your favorite player or if you like, wow, this amazing card, just enjoy it. Don't worry about the value. Just, I'm that big proponent of toys are meant to be played with. So these people who will get these toys and then put them on a shelf and like, no, don't touch those. Those are collector's items. And you have really lost the plot on what a toy is supposed to be for. It's for playing with.
That's sad. That's sad. That shows I'm growing up.
King of Kitten says, I liked it when the All-Star Game determined the home field advantage of the World Series. Beer me, Rando. Yeah, I mean, it used to mean something. Now it doesn't. Random Texture says, quick question, going back to the Suns, have they actually had a legitimate big three since Stoudemire, Marion, and Nash?
No.
Not a big three. So, I mean, we were building up to that with that core we had. And then just kind of
aren't we forgetting about KJ Barkley and
well, he said since
Marley? Who would be the third there?
Was it Marley?
Since Stoudemire, Marion, and Nash.
Yeah, so
KJ
that's
and
2000.
Thunder Dan, and
that's in 80s,
that was the 90s, man. So
yeah,
we had that in the 90s. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Would that be considered a big three, or would that just be three really, really good basketball players?
Well, at
in
that
Nash,
time,
Marion, and Stoudemire?
it was a great team. You
Phenomenal
say it was a big team because you had Charles Barkley, you had Kevin Johnson, you had Thunder Dan, you had Tom Chambers, you had what was the big guy's name? Remember
the big guy.
Oliver Miller was pretty good as a center.
Oh, was that
Mark?
was that the really big guy, Oliver Miller?
Yeah, he was a
big
really
big
was
guy.
it Mark?
Yeah.
Mark Williams? Was it Williams?
No, that was on the Diamondbacks, I think.
No. I
Who
can't think of him now.
Who would you be thinking of? You said Marley. You said KJ. You said Barkley.
Danny Manning, remember him
from Kansas? Yeah, Kansas. Danny Manning. Yeah,
he was a Phoenix Sun.
Yeah. Was Rex Chapman a Phoenix Sun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was a Phoenix Sun for a minute. Okay.
Oh, Cedric Sabalos, Mark West. That's who you're
Mark
saying.
West.
Cedric Sabalos was pretty solid.
West.
Richard
Mark
Dumas.
West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a great team. It was a really solid team. And
we
just
took the
ran into
Chicago
the old,
Bulls to task.
They
yeah,
did.
Ran into the old Michael Jordan. So.
It's the Suns in the 90s and 2000s were like just consistently such good. I mean, how many Hall of Famers do you count that played for the Suns from 1990 to 2009?
27.
Because you have Barkley, that's a HOFer. KJ probably. Nash, that's 3 already. I think Marion should be. Eventually he might. That's 4. That's 4 Hall of Famers in like
there
20 years.
13 Hall of Fame players who played for the Phoenix Suns.
That's a lot. Some
Charles
franchises
Barkley,
don't even have a Hall of
Steve
Fame.
Nash, Grant Hill, Jason Kidd, Gail Goodrich, Connie Hawkins, Walter Davis.
Sweet tea.
Connie
There's
Hawkins,
more.
that's like in the 60s, 70s, I think.
I mean, there's also some executives and stuff like that. But
Jerry Colangelo, he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Colangelo, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Not that he played there, but yeah, as an executive.
Like there's some guys that like Paul Westphal should have been. Dick Van Arsdale should have been. If he's not, I don't know if those guys are in there.
Is Westphal not a Hall of Famer?
I don't know.
I thought he was.
I didn't see him on the list.
That's a lot. Like, that's a ton of guys that have just been very good. The Grizzlies, I don't even think have a single Hall of Famer on their team. So man, that's impressive. A lot of good players that have played in these parts.
And what do we have to show for it? 888-368-1580. Fish Tank Harris asking these guys if they've heard of Tops is like asking them if they're familiar with Chevys or Fords. Roll Tide Ryan says, and then y'all didn't y'all have Shaq for a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah, he was on the Suns, but he's not really a Suns.
He was he was okay with the Suns, but yeah, he was definitely
at the end of his career.
Diet Coke Shaq. Still
Big
good
George,
player.
No, we're not doing a new segment called Randy White's Tales of Woe featuring his first wife. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
We just needed Harris to understand the pained look whenever we talk about collectibles.
Yeah.
You know?
And
so
I
we just
learned
have
a
to
lesson.
explain that to Harris so he would understand and be respectful of that.
Yeah. I learned.
Sorry, Randy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Randy.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So here's what we'll do. When we come back in the second hour, because this was the first hour.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that means the next one is the second. We're going to talk about the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Randy has many things to say about this, and so do the super fans of the Fourth Dimension. I also have some observations. So we'll come back. We'll do that. We got plenty of other stuff to talk about, football, college stuff, you name it. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Have you tried hands-free Skechers slip-ins yet? Because if you haven't, you're missing out on technology that changes how you think about shoes. First, these are not just regular slip-on shoes. They're not just a pair of loafers without laces. But what makes them different is the technology inside that lets you just step into them. There's a built-in hidden shoehorn that slides your foot in, so they look, feel, and wear just like a pair of shoes you're used to. Except you don't have to bend down, struggle to put them on, or touch them. Try them at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
So, you've got your dream car, your dream girl in the passenger seat, and nothing but road in front of you.
Okay, slow down a little, yeah?
But this isn't a dream. This isn't a movie or a video game. This is real life. And in real life,
Look out! Look out! Look out!
there are real consequences. Speeding endangers you, your loved ones, and everyone else on the road. While speeding may seem like the quicker option, speeding catches up with you. This message is presented by NHTSA.
To all my friends in Arizona, you don't need Gary Kaltbaum to tell you that your power costs are going up astronomically year after year. Last year, APS had a huge rate increase, which impacted so many families. This year, it's SRP's turn. There is a good chance that the federal solar tax credit, your hard-earned federal tax dollars that you will receive and that pays 30% of your solar system, may be going away at the end of December. But I'm here to tell you about the Solar Sandy solution. Don't regret not going solar now. The Solar Sandy solution strives to achieve zero power bills, or very close to zero. And for over 10 years, my friend Solar Sandy has been helping Arizona families and getting them the federal and state tax credit that helps pay for it. When those bills go up, there's nobody helping you pay your increased power bills. So go to AskSolarSandy.com. That's AskSolarSandy.com and fill out her kilowatt worksheet today. That's AskSolarSandy.com.
Mama, what does the chicken say?
Chicken. Oh, okay.
When the wolf?
Oh, a wolf.
Ooh! What about the tiny dog? Cat. Owl.
Ooh.
Dolphin? What does the turkey say? Whale.
Whale sound.
Do the giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Okay. Giraffe. Giraffe. Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov.
/ the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 99.3 FM and K240 EU Fountain Hills at 95.9 FM.
Quiet, people, settle down.
Because it's time.
Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's 4 o'clock here on the Daily Blender. I'm your good friend, your radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. We got Harris Hicks in the control room, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, as we broadcast live in our super high-tech and luxurious studios here in Scottsdale. And, all right, so the Bradley Beal thing is a reality, and now we'll just have to wait and see what happens next. We talked about that in the last hour. We want to move on to the, Major League Baseball not Hall of Fame game, but the All-Star game. Yes. Okay. So Randy, you watched the whole thing?
I did not watch the whole thing. I watched the replay, and I like I did the home run derby, and that way I could fast forward through the boring moments. There wasn't a whole lot of fast forwarding going on last night. The National League had a 6-0 lead before the AL came roaring back. The game ended up on a 6-6 tie. And a couple of observations. The Diamondbacks are not the only ones with failing relief pitching. It's clear to me that the National League has failing relief pitchers all the way through. But again, these are the all-stars. I joke. These are the supposed to be the best of the best. But the way they handled the extra innings, I'd like to comment on that for a second and stop there for just a moment. When it was 6-6, they entered this new thing called the swing off. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this, Jeffrey. Triple H, I don't know if you've heard of this, but a swing off is where you pick 3 players from each team. They get 3 pitches each, and the amount of home runs at the end of those 9 pitches are what give you the winning point. Yes, Jeffrey O'Brien, 1580, the Fanatic.
Are these pitched like the home run derby, or are they pitched by the actual pitcher with velocity?
No, like the home run derby. It's like a mini end of the game home run derby, if you will.
How do they decide who's going to be the hitter?
Well, that's done by the manager. The manager makes that dissemination, and then these 3 hitters go out there, and they face 3 pitches and 3 pitches each.
Okay. All right. How'd you like that?
I like it much better than the Ghost Runner.
Do you want to see this in games?
But I don't know if I want to see regular season games done by this.
Okay. Fun gimmick for the All-Star game, but nothing you want to see in a real game.
And I think it's a fun gimmick for the All-Star game. Yes. Okay. And much better than going extra innings and having a ghost runner. I'd rather see, like hockey, have this home run hitting contest. Hockey has the shootout where it's one guy, he's taking on the goaltender in a shootout. You have these guys go out there and they hit home runs, and whoever hits the most home runs wins the game.
All right.
Now that was number one.
Okay.
The second thing is I want to tell you that I'm sorry that I said that it's not going to be much of a game to watch because these guys are not going to go out there and try very hard. It's a exhibition game, and these guys are not going to go out there and ruin their chances to make hundreds of millions of dollars in baseball. And boy, was I wrong. Skeens went out there throwing 100-mile-an-hour pitches in the top of the first inning. All the pitchers seemed to be delivering their A game. The hitters went out there. Ketel Marte, by the way, did the Diamondbacks proud by driving in the All-Star game's first 2 runs, driving in what's his name, the 17 from the Dodgers,
Ohtani,
everybody's darling, who hit a weak ass
Andy Paz.
Weak ass. He was single, weak ass, weak sauce. Ketel Marte hit a blister down the right field line off of Tariq Skubal, and it drove those weak guys, Ronald Acuna Jr. and the betting man, drove them both in. So he had a double to lead off his game. And then Corbin Carroll came up. He was 1 for 1. Guess what he did? Boom. He hit a home run.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that Corbin Carroll did.
Representing
the 602 and the 520 and the 480 and all that. So and the 623 and the 9.
Too many area codes now.
We have way too many area codes here.
Maricopa is too big.
Oh, so that was the second thing.
Yes.
The third thing, I want to congratulate Atlanta and Major League Baseball on July 15th for doing a break in the action, a moving tribute to Henry Aaron, Hank Aaron, which included fireworks. They included an awesome, what do you call that three-dimensional thing? Holographic at bat by Henry Aaron Jr. And a firework that sent the ball out of the park. It wasn't an actual ball, but it signified the ball leaving the ballpark, although it wasn't to the right part of the ballpark. I will note that because I watched Hank Aaron hit that 715th off of Al Downing of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and it was not this tremendous fly ball out of the park. It was not this majestic fly ball. It just kind of like was a laser beam that got over the fence. Anyway, I will say that a fantastic honoring of Hank Aaron Jr. Of his 715th home run on July 15th at the All-Star game. That took somebody with brains thinking ahead, because the way this was done, Jeffrey, and if you guys get a chance to look it up on X, I suggest you do. Now, I went on CBSSports.com and I looked up on because I was reading about this earlier today. I looked up on an article, 2025 MLB All-Star Game score, National League wins on wild home run derby style swing off. That's the article I was looking at, and they had a link to it. Now, if you can find it on your X, go ahead and find it. Look for the MLB honoring 715 on 715. It's not a long video. You can watch it on X, but it is absolutely majestic. Congratulations to Atlanta. Congratulations to the MLB. And congratulations to all baseball fans, because it brought goosebumps to me and even tears to my eyes, because it was so moving and so honoring of Hank Aaron, not only the ball player, but the human being who did more for the human race than anyone can imagine. This was a gentleman. He was a wonderful man. I never got the honor of meeting him. But I can tell you from the interviews and reading up about Hank Aaron Jr., he is sorely missed on this planet. And baseball did a great job of honoring him last night at the All-Star game at his home stadium. So there you go. That's my take. Well, it was an exciting All-Star game. Clearly the best All-Star game, aside from the NHL, clearly the best All-Star game of any major sport. Clearly.
Tell you what, I saw this article in CBS online, and they were just gushing over it. And I'm like, I wonder if this is real or not. And then, nope, Randy has confirmed it. It was an amazing All-Star game. So, that gives you hope for future All-Star games. I guess
it gives me hope for baseball. I know I joke a lot about the commissioner, but I don't know that he had anything to do with this. But the Atlanta Braves organization, Major League Baseball, I don't know how they did it, but the memoriam of Hank was so damn cool. They did it on the field. They did the lights on the field. They had the three-dimensional thing on the field. Al Downing was there as if Al Downing was there, and it was as if Hank was there in the batter's box. And as soon as he swung, that firework took off. I'm thinking about it right now. I got chill bumps right now. It was and I wasn't even there. I was watching on X. If I was there at the stadium, that had to be something to behold. So congratulations to baseball.
Take a look at that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
One of the things I just found fascinating is that, people go out to this thing and if this thing is as amazing as you have said it is, and amazing as CBS Sports has said it is, and everybody's just going on about it, what I don't understand for the life of me is why, when you get towards the end, and this thing is entertainment, right? This is nonstop entertainment. Why did so many people leave the park? Look at all these empty seats.
I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know why they left the stadium. If I'm there to watch an all-star game, you can bet my warm ass body is going to be in there somewhere, and I'm going to stay for the entire game. This is a once in a lifetime thing. But if you look at the field, Jeffrey, that was the canvas for this Hank Aaron tribute. It was spot on. I mean, the whole stadium was dark. The field was the canvas. It was projected on the field. They did the holograms on the pitcher's mound and at home plate. It looked absolutely flawless. And I'll tell you what, it was just they had Vin Scully's call of the home run through the loudspeaker. It sounded epic. And I don't know why people choose to leave the game. I'll be honest with you. It
was weird because there's all these people down here off the first base.
Yeah.
And then there's like an entire, just tons of people missing from this part over here as you go past that and you see down towards third base, it loads up again. But just one area right here, just over to
behind the plate.
Right of home plate. And it's just, and here's the, if I'm at an all-star game and it's really good and things are happening and well, let's move down here. Let's all move down here.
I don't know. I mean, you look behind the plate there like that, where all those, it had to be all the dignitaries and MVPs or VIPs that were at the ball game sitting in those seats. Because
but even further up, I mean, you could have moved down to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's too bad that people chose to leave because that was a terrific game. They had the home run hit off or swing off, whatever they're calling it. That was an exciting end to an exciting ball game. So
word on the street is this thing didn't end until midnight where it was, which would have been 9 p.m. our time.
Maybe. The Hank Aaron thing didn't take too long. It didn't take too long at all. So
Randy, you did a damn good job at explaining that, because that tribute, I was just watching it on my phone and I heard one of my friends was actually there and he just texted, "Gosh, I love this sport, man," at super late. And so he was obviously obsessed over it. Man, you make a great point about the MLB continuously having the best all-star game. I thought it was so freaking cool that you get guys like Paul Skeens and Tariq Skubal throwing high 90s,
throwing
gas.
freaking
gas. And they're not, here's the beauty of it, and here's something that the NBA can take some freaking notes, man, is they don't have to do that. They realize that it is a darn privilege to be there in the MLB All-Star Game in one of the biggest stages in baseball. I'm just saying.
What is up with that language?
I'm just saying. Oh, yeah,
I apologize on
don't tell
behalf
my
of
parents.
CRC Broadcasting, the Daily Blender, and 1580 The Fanatic for use of some choice words by Harris Hicks here on the program.
Well,
maybe your dad can have some words with
that
you later.
That explanation from Randy, I mean, I got carried away there because I thought he did a I'm not going to say it. And on behalf of CRC Broadcasting, I won't say the D word, thanks to Jeffrey, but a very good job at explaining it. Because, man, it was such a cool all-star game. The swing off, I thought it was, you know what? Maybe it's not what I would have done, but the players were so into it. Everyone was so
Mhm.
into it that I was like,
Mhm.
you know what? Who cares? Who cares what I think? The
Why not
players
try
are
it
so
at the All-Star
yeah.
game?
The
Why
players.
not?
It's an entertainment thing. The players are so into it. Everyone's committed to it. Like, man, let me just freaking enjoy this. Like that
Mhm.
Schwarber
It's
bomb.
nice to be surprised.
That Schwarber bomb, yeah, that Schwarber bomb was so cool. And the players like showered him afterwards, and it was such a good game. And the Hank Aaron tribute, oh my gosh! Like you mentioned, the holograms, the 3D effect when they did the firework, like going into the stands at the
Yeah.
at the
Oh, yeah.
415.
That was cool.
Dude, that was so dang cool. This was
Here's the
just
Cook says
they killed
days
it.
up to Aaron hitting that 715, he and his family were receiving
Yeah.
death threats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So to step up to the plate with that
Yeah.
looming over you,
Yeah.
within itself is heroic.
He was separated from his team. There were a lot of death threats on him personally. There was a lot of people don't know this, but that night there were guys that were planning on being there that night that wanted to assassinate him, and there was all kinds of extra security.
Wow.
And even then, when he was running the bases and the fans had stormed the field back in the day, the fans could storm the field. He didn't know who those guys were. And he just kind of elbowed them off. Well, you would think Hank Aaron was like this mean guy. No, he was afraid for his life. He didn't know who these people were that were trying to congratulate him. Really, they were trying to congratulate him on this gigantic feat. So, yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
that is-
and the game was a good game. I just have nothing but great things to say about it. Jeffrey, you really need to go look at it
I guess I
on
will.
X
I guess
if
I
you can
will.
find it.
Yeah.
So
Quiet Cannon says it was a lopsided game until the later innings. Might
Yeah.
explain why
Mhm.
the fans might have left. Also,
Yeah.
fans did not know that in case of a tie game, that there would be a home run derby to decide the final score. It was announced right before the derby. Yeah, it was just something
No
they pulled out of
way.
their keister.
I didn't even
Maybe.
know it was announced right before the Derby, but man, that was, we didn't even we talked about everything around the game. We didn't even talk about the actual game itself. It was a darn good baseball game.
Yeah.
Like the American rallying back, and was it the 8th inning when they tied it, or was it the 9th inning? I'm forgetting, but them tying it at 6. Oh my gosh. Like coming back down, they were down 6-0, I think, in the 6th or 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. Like
Yeah.
that type of comeback, you don't see that come around nowadays. And it was a great baseball game. Atlanta freaking killed it. And yeah, it
Wilbur
was-
thinks that Atlanta
so
is
cool.
the worst professional sports town in the country, though, he says.
Why does he say that?
I don't know. He just
When
said it. What am I supposed to do? Read his
Wilbur, when
mind?
it comes to baseball, I'd have to say no.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
about basketball, and they certainly are when it comes to hockey. But baseball, no, they're a great baseball town. The fans, when their Braves guy came up, Ronald Acuna Jr., everybody was cheering for him. They were making racket. I mean, everybody was on point last night in Atlanta, and I thought it was well done.
I'm going to go completely against Mr. Wilbur's claim and say Atlanta is just one of the best sports towns in the whole United States, possibly the whole world. Like, not only, and I know he said professional, but the Braves are like they might be, you could say they're the biggest fan base in baseball, most passionate fan base in baseball. They're up there. And you combine that with how much they love Georgia football and that whole thing. Oh my goodness. Like Atlanta's just, and the
they got
Falcons are pretty good
Falcons,
too. Falcons are not bad.
Which, they've been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That
Hawks,
didn't go well.
but
You got the Hawks. Sweaty baby hair is gone now, right?
He's still there.
Oh, is he still there?
He's
Oh,
still
yeah.
there. Yeah.
So they're not great. They're a comparable sports town to Phoenix, except
Braves?
for they probably have won more stuff than Phoenix has.
The Braves just won a World Series a few years ago. The Falcons went to a Super Bowl, I think,
They
within
went.
this last decade.
We're not talking about winning. We're talking about winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah.
Have they won a Super Bowl?
The Falcons?
Yeah.
No.
Roll Tide Ryan says, did Atlanta give Freddie Freeman love when he came up to bat?
Yes. Yeah. They were very cordial to Freddie Freeman. A lot of cheers, a lot of people cheering for Freddie. They were very cool with him, even though he had Dodger blue on. But there was no problems there. I didn't hear any ruckus going on when Freddie Freeman came to the plate. But I got to tell you, I mean, overall, I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars. That All-Star game. it being in Atlanta, I would give them a good showing.
What's holding you back
Moist
from
says
5?
all the empty seats were probably Dodger fans that left after Freddie Freeman cried in Atlanta for the 4th straight year. Girl, if he loved it that much, why did he leave?
Randy, what's holding you back from 5 stars?
I don't give anybody a 5.
Really?
No,
Except for me. He'll give me 5 stars.
I'll give Jeffrey 5 stars.
Okay.
But
I was
that's
just
about
curious.
it.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Any other questions?
No. I was just curious. I understand now.
All right. Here's some random text that I did not get done and cleaned up. Random texter says the 90 and 2000 Suns. Look who the owner was. It was Colangelo.
Yeah.
For a minute, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Beer Bob says the New Orleans Pelicans are the only franchise without a single Hall of Famer in franchise history, but not shocking since they're only 23 years old.
Do they really not have a single Hall of Famer?
Nope. Not one.
Yeah. Wow.
And it doesn't look like Zion's going to be one either.
T-Licious says, leave it to Harris to bring up SEC BS when he talks about baseball. Hefty Lefty says, 4 out of 5 stars. Well, it gives him something to work towards, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
Swave Dave says, I forgot who the previous record holder, Roger Maris, and how long of a span?
Who had 715 home runs? Who had 714 home runs? I mean, that was Babe Ruth.
Yeah, everybody was mad he broke Babe Ruth's record.
When they said move over Babe in the tribute, that was because he broke Babe Ruth's record. I think so. Yeah.
Anywho, no, Rough Rob, I will not read that. I will not read that out loud with my mouth. Go Dimebacks is what you really mean. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
The Daily Blender is streamed live on YouTube. Search 1580 The Fanatic to watch.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-283-2427. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-283-2427. 800-283-2427. 800-283-2427.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results vary. Consult with your tax professional prior to enrollment.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's time for the pro to get everything for the job delivered. Large orders of lumber, doors, windows, paint, plumbing, anything the job needs, all from one partner. Get it today with same-day delivery. Get it tomorrow with next-day delivery on 50,000 plus products. Or get it on your timeline with scheduled delivery on everything from framing to flooring. It's time to get your whole job, all your jobs delivered. Ask about all our new delivery options at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
Introducing the new Dell AI PC, powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code, summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing your schedule, responding to Jim's long emails, leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC starting at $699.99 at Dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
Your best plan to retire might be right under your roof. This is Rob Canier, and for over 20 years, I've helped people discover how they can utilize a portion of their equity in their home as a coordinated strategy in retirement planning, thus creating additional monthly cash flow, paying less taxes, and making their retirement assets last longer. This is a safe and proven retirement strategy for qualified homeowners age 62 and older. All you have to do is reverse your thinking. Call me, Reverse Rob, to learn more at 602-REVERSE. That's 602-738-3773.
The Rich Eisen Show.
I think we all should give Red Sox management a mea culpa, right? After they traded Devers.
Oh, man.
Who was the one who said that we're still going to win? We did this to win?
Yeah. That was Sam Kennedy.
Yeah, right. And
president.
And you were like, what the hell? We
I'm
were
like,
all
what
like,
are you
what
doing,
are you talking
bro?
about?
Yeah.
There's been addition by subtraction. Get him out.
Baby.
There's one voice. His name is Alex Cora, who's a terrific manager. Let's go play some baseball.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at 9 a.m. on 1580 The Fanatic.
Day Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. So with Randy's rousing recommendation of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, I know what I'm going to be watching later. I had no idea. I didn't even know till the next day how it had gone, and then I wasn't even sure if the reports were accurate till Randy laid it down for us, so I appreciate that, Randy. There were some things that, just dumb things that happened. One of the things that happened is didn't our guy get beamed by a pitch? Like, is he okay, by the way? Was that Eugenio Suarez, the guy we're thinking about trading?
Yeah, he did get beamed by a pitch. I think he's good.
They're saying that guy has it in for him because he has hit him exactly with the same pitch in the past.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember his name. It was Shane something
Smith for the White Sox.
Is that it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, this guy's got beef with Eugenio Suarez or something because, and that's not great because the Diamondbacks probably thinking about doing something with him. And I don't know who for or what or how or why, but
yeah,
first off, Eugenio Suarez was in the All-Star game.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Why are we going to get rid of him?
Because he's a really good asset. And if the Diamondbacks need pitching, and he is also, I think it's his last year in his contract.
So get rid of a good third baseman, an all-star third baseman for pitching.
It's the
pitcher.
It's the end of his contract. They're going to use him as an
asset. That's the main
one. And the guy is, I think he is top 5 in home runs.
He's up there. He's up there. I can fact
in the National League. Top 5, top 3.
I can fact check.
He's top
he's
5, top
31
3
home runs.
Yeah, he's up there.
78 RBI.
So he was going to say top 5, top 3 in RBI. If you're going to make a move, I guess you make a move with him. You've got a lot of young talent that can play over there. So it's not like they feel, I guess, that we're going to make some sort of a crazy run that we can't fill that hole. We need pitching.
The only 3 guys that have more home runs this season in the whole MLB than Eugenio Suarez is Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, and Shohei Ohtani.
Well, if a move happens with Eugenio Suarez, that's admitting our season's over, right?
No.
No.
You're getting more pitching, but now you've given up a star player. You're giving who's going to be the third baseman?
Well, think of what happens in a trade, right? You ask for equal compensation in terms of assets for who you're giving up. So the Diamondbacks probably see a lot they could
you
get
were just
with
saying
him.
It's going to be about pitching. So
it's probably
who's the third
be.
baseman going to be?
Well, at third base,
who's the bat going to be?
As far as the bat goes, I don't think you can replace that bat.
No.
But at third base, I think you could bring in Blaze Alexander, DeMario Vargas, who's still on the IL, but
LeMahieu off waivers possibly.
You could bring him in. He can play third base. There's Grichuk can play third base. I'm trying to think of who else on the team can play. Pavin Smith can play third base.
Yeah,
although he's on the IL right now too. So
yeah, but he'll be back.
There's been a lot of injuries, but I think if you have to, you bring somebody up from the minors to play third base. We've got a lot of guys in the minor leagues that we can bring up. A lot of youngsters can come up. A couple of guys could come up and play.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, but it just seems like you're I get it, what you really need, but you're giving up something else you really need. Quiet Cannon says getting rid of Suarez will be a huge mistake. Suarez is a building block, big arm, big bat. That's rare for a third baseman.
Well, he is a building block, or he was a building block. But remember, his contract runs out. He's going to demand a lot of money. I mean,
why not pay him?
I don't know if they will because of how much they're already paying a bunch of guys already.
So the Diamondbacks, like the Suns, are at their limit.
This is the 10th highest payroll in the MLB. This isn't like Suns level where like 1-2 spenders in the league, but the Diamondbacks are already spending a lot more than they have ever. And so I don't know if they're going to I don't know if they're going to afford to pay him, if they will pay him. So you think about what Suarez brings, and he's a stud. He hits the ball hard. He rakes. A championship contender could absolutely use that. And you could get a lot from him. And he's got a year left on his contract. That's the biggest thing is with what we've seen from the Diamondbacks this year and the struggles that they've had and the injuries that they have. Suarez might not be around next year. Why would you risk that? That's my question. Why would you risk that?
T-Licious says LeMahieu can't play third due to his back.
Is that 100% true that he absolutely can't play third due to his back?
Hefty Lefty says, even though they were the Hornets when he was there, he'll go under the Pelicans name. Talking about CP3. No, I don't think that fits. It's not his team. You know what I mean? That wasn't like his team. Or was he drafted there?
He was drafted by the New Orleans Pelicans.
How long was he there?
Like he was there a long time. Like,
was he?
From 2005 to 2011.
Oh my God, he's old.
Yeah, he's been playing for a hot minute. That counts. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame, so they'll have one.
All right. Sorry. Back to Suarez. Quiet Cannon says, no, pay Suarez. Please notice that the good teams are paying. Case in point, Dodgers, Yankees, Red Sox.
You mentioned three teams that have unlimited funds, unlimited resources. The Diamondbacks are not one of those teams.
Beer Bob says the top 4 free agents for the Diamondbacks are going to be trade bait if they don't pull away from being a mediocre team in the next 2 weeks. You got Zach Gallen, Merrill Kelly, Gino, and then he just stopped. Beer Bob, are you okay?
And Gallen's an interesting one too. Like
if his next text comes back,
yeah,
then I'll know he's not okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. He said, nope, it didn't come in yet. Moist One says, what about Naylor?
Giving him up is what he's saying.
I don't know. Just said Naylor.
Naylor's on a 1-year contract. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Quiet Cannon says, so Randy, are you saying that Phoenix is a big market team with no money?
Yes.
A reluctant owner to spend at least when it comes to baseball.
He's spending more than usual, but I just don't know if they're going to want to pay Eugenio as much as all these other teams are going to want to pay him.
Hamilton Porter says, one of the 2 pitchers are for sure gone at the deadline. Just not sure which.
Yeah, Gallen could be.
How about whoever stinks?
Well, think about it. If
nobody wants somebody that stinks.
Exactly. So what are you going to get off
I
of
think
Gallen
if we're talking trades, we're talking people to be moved. Merrill Kelly would be a guy to be moved out of here. He's older. He's late in his contract, and I think teams are going to want him more than they will Zach Gallen, who's got a 5+ ERA.
Why would you want these guys if they've been struggling here? What makes you think they're not going to struggle there?
Well, he
Merrill
made
Kelly's
the point.
not
Merrill
struggling
Kelly's
here.
having such a good year.
So I was thinking about Zach Gallen.
Because of what he's done in the past. Maybe a pitching coach sees it and says, "Hey, I can fix this.
That's the
I
one
can
you're trying
return
to
you
move
back
if
to
you're
form."
moving anyone.
Maybe there's a team that sees a lot in Gallen and says, "We can fix this."
Last Optimist says, never 5 stars, Randy.
You'd have to be perfect for me to give 5 stars.
He says, I'm glad I'm not your Uber driver.
Yeah.
Roll Tide Ryan says, I know I'm in Arizona country, but I love the Chargers, bringing back them 90s Chargers jerseys. Ugh. That looked like that yellow, whatever the hell it is, the alternate jersey. Oh, my God. It looks like remember those little banana candies somebody throw in your tub when you went trick-or-treating? the banana taffy or whatever it was, the worst, one of the worst candies you ever
taffy.
made the mistake of. That's what those jerseys look like.
Yep. You're
well,
right.
Oh yeah, there was you saw the ones where they looked like legitimate Laffy Taffies. Like they did. There's a really cool one. Like a really cool Chargers jersey.
Text it to me. I'll put it up.
I will text it to you. It's one of it might be the coolest NFL uniform.
Wonder how many people watch us as a TV show now.
Good question.
Not that many.
I'm starting to feel like I've been negligent to radio. You know what I mean? Like we always would say back in the 90s when we started streaming, when you start streaming your signal on the internets. Remember that?
Yeah.
Somebody's got the dial up. And we used to always say, radio first. It's a radio show. It's not, we don't care about the internet. It's not an internet show. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
And, now this just feels like, oh my gosh, it's all part of it, isn't it?
Right.
It's all part of it.
Yep. Come check us out, people. 1580 The Fanatic on Twitter and on YouTube. You'll be able to see.
It's not Twitter.
Facebook
it's
for all the old folks.
See our
it's not
faces.
Twitter. It's Z.
Sexy
It's
Exy.
Z. Or
we're on the Sexy Exy.
The Sexy X.
X. That's what I said.
Sexy Exy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because it just used to be. No, we're doing a radio show. That's all. Now I feel like we have to do all kinds of weird stuff. So I wonder how many people just watch us as a TV show. We've upped our production value. We'll get. We've done that.
We have.
Well, yeah. Look at the animated background and the clarity of our 1080p broadcast.
God.
And
look
at the
that.
graphics there at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Graphics.
It's pretty darn professional.
Like, for instance, there is a Major League Baseball story that I want to talk about from the All-Star game. I don't know what is wrong with people. Okay. So Brent Rooker, I don't know what the deal is, but he's decided he's got his baby with him. So it gives him a feeding, gave the baby a feeding, 9 o'clock feeding.
Yeah.
And people start tweeting, "Hey Rooker, did you really need to feed your baby on camera? Sometimes people just want to see you play." I'm just like, what is wrong with people? So here's a shot of him on camera feeding his baby. And by the way, I don't know what the hell is happening here with this lady's face.
He was. Oh my God! Yes.
Maybe she's watching the Hank Aaron tribute.
All right. For those people that said that,
this is during the home run derby.
He is sitting there during the home run derby. B, he's a dad first, and his responsibility in his mind is to feed his child first before the stupid all-star home run derby.
What's the problem?
Relax.
The kid is in his dad's arms. He's in the all-star game. He's at the home run derby. He's just relaxing like anybody else up in the stands. I worry for the kid that a foul ball might come that way, but in general, give the guy a break. You're focused on the feeding of the baby more than you are anything else. Like, I really want to focus on that lady's face right there.
Yeah,
that's
what's going
the
on
part
there?
that just is.
Yeah,
that's going to haunt my dreams.
You think somebody is maybe goosing her underneath the sign there?
This guy over here?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I was thinking that
be.
If maybe he's reaching over like
woohoo, honk.
Yeah,
could be. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the. That's the thing with people these days, man. Mind your own damn business. If a baby comes up on your screen and the guy is feeding it, so what? How has your life been altered so much that you're going to pick up that phone and be, I can't believe this. I'm going to have to say something about this. I was surprised he responded. He responded and says, yes, it is necessary to feed my 11-month-old child her nighttime bottle at 9 p.m.
Some people just need to go outside and touch some grass, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just go outside. Just see the world. See nature. Who cares what you think about Brent Rooker and his baby? Who cares?
Kyle G says, Rooker doesn't choose where the camera gets pointed. Can tell these people didn't have good dads, I guess.
That stuff just makes me so mad. Like, when fans think that they can critique what players are as dads or as husbands or off the field, whatever it be. No. Mm-mm.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I want somebody to tell me what in the hell is so funny that this guy. Why is he laughing? Not sure what's happening here. These are the uniforms you're talking about?
Yep, those are the Chargers uniforms. Yep.
Is he laughing or is he yelling?
Or is he in pain?
Could be.
It
could be.
But those uniforms are awesome. I think they're the coolest uniforms.
That's just
in the
their
whole
basic
NFL.
uniform, I thought.
No, they switched it. They switched it.
Oh, hey, look, here's a guy.
Cool
here's a guy. Here's a guy who pooped the ball.
Yep.
Right there.
Look at those uniforms. And the helmets, too. Those look like 2006 LaDainian Tomlinson style uniforms. You weren't cool unless if you had an LT jersey in elementary school, for me. Let me say that. Those are 10 out of 10, man.
They just look like Chargers uniforms. They don't look like anything different to me.
There's so much. They added an outline with the numbers. If you'll look into it, that is very cool.
Why would we
just a
look
little more
into it?
personality? I don't know, Randy.
We're not looking at anything. I got a shload of texts. I'll suddenly have popped up on my screen that I missed. So when we come back, we will get caught up on that text line, and eventually we'll go into something else. It's a Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Get our free app and listen to the Daily Blender everywhere you go. Get it today, wherever you get your favorite apps.
One presents Today in Women's Sports. Bring on back to school with on-trend styles at Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where families come first. Let's check in on the New York Liberty in their pursuit of a second straight WNBA championship. Right now, New York has a 14-6 record on the season, with only one game remaining before the All-Star break. Most recently, the Liberty defeated the Atlanta Dream 79-72. New York was led by second-year player Leonie Fibich, who finished with 21 points in the Sunday victory. Her head coach, Sandy Brondello, knows how big of an impact Fibich is for the squad.
She's the ultimate professional, how she comes ready to play and selfless. Most pure shooter I've ever seen. And with her size at 6'4", her ability, to come off a screen and just get balance and shoot it, it's beautiful.
With Today in Women's Sports, I'm Olivia Harlan-Decker on Westwood One.
This summer with Kohl's, you can rack up the compliments. Like, where'd you get that dress? Tell me all your makeup secrets. Or, ooh, my husband needs that polo in every color. Because Kohl's has what you need. Cute dresses, Sephora essentials, stylish polos, comfy kids clothes, and more. Plus, take 20% off some of your faves. Yep, cue the compliments with Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends July 20th. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Did you know there are more ways than ever to save with Allstate? Like adding more cars to your policy means you could save more. Same with bundling home and auto. More savings. Oh, and staying safe on the road? Ding, ding, ding. You guessed it, more savings. So check Allstate first, and you could save more today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Potential savings and prices vary, including based on how you buy. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-283-2427. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-283-2427. 800-283-2427. 800-283-2427.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results vary. Consult with your tax professional prior to enrollment.
1580 The Fanatic.
Today Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Let's get caught up on the old text line here. By the way, before we do, I just want to say thank you to everybody who responded positively to my threats. I went on the Twitter and I threatened quite a few people. I threatened them that if you don't get your ass in your fantasy football league, there's going to be trouble.
Okay.
So now League
right,
1, League 3, 4, 5, 6, all filled up, all good to go.
Congratulations, Jeffco.
Just took a few well-placed threats. Had to chase down Baby Got Dak and her husband and some other people. We still have like League 2 still missing Average Joe, and I don't know who T. Leggett is, but they're not in there like they should be, so I got to send them some threats. League 7 is filling up. League 8 filling up. League 9, everybody but Boogie's kid. So, and I haven't even started on League 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I just haven't started on that just because I just want to, I just want to kind of focus and get that done. So then I also know where to put new people, You got a lot of people on a waiting list. And by the way, you can be on that waiting list, and it's not going to be a long wait. You're going to get to play some fantasy football. Just send me an email, blender@1580thefanatic.com. Say, I want to play fantasy football.
Yeah.
Give me your name. Then I'll have your email address. And then also tell me what your team name is going to be. That way I know where you are once you're in there and all that stuff. So that is a helpful thing. So blender@1580thefanatic.com. All right, we're going to start from bottom to top. We got about 45 minutes of text to catch up on in a very short time, so let's do this. Harris's dad says, my best friend and former NCAA golf teammate started Upper Deck Cards back in the day. Wow. You should see what I've got in my vault. Error cards, full uncut sheets, decades of unopened team sets.
Wow.
We should open them.
I mean, Don's got all the hookups, it seems like.
We should open them.
I learn something new about him every day.
We need to open those.
Yeah.
I do.
Why wouldn't you open them? Do you know what's in them?
I think Don's saving them for his retirement.
He might be. He's a man of mystery. He's a man.
Open them.
Yeah.
Don't let me come to your house. I'm going to open them. Lost Toby says, Randy's beard's coming in pretty good.
Thank you.
Coming in great.
Really is.
Thank you.
No, we all agree that he's got the Sean Connery in Red October beard going really nicely right now.
Mm-hmm.
He went from salty sea captain. Now I'm giving him Connery from Red October.
Thank you very much.
One ping.
And one ping only.
Moist One says it's not good business to hold on to them. You risk losing them for nothing. He's either talking about trading cards or players. I don't know.
Could be.
Quiet Cannon says Diamondbacks might think about building their bullpen and developing their starting pitchers to their system. Yeah, that's, I think, what Randy thinks they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hamilton Porter says, I'm stoked for the Tampa Bay creamsicle jerseys to be back. Oh, yeah, they'll be back. They're doing it. They're doing it again.
I thought they were doing it last year. Did they not do it last year?
Now they're doing it again this year.
Oh, okay. All right.
Alternate jerseys. Yeah.
The Cardinals, I wish they'd have some throw. Oh, that's right. All of our Cardinal jerseys look the same.
Mm-hmm. Whistling Gerbil is laughing. He's having a hard time completing a sentence because he's laughing so hard. He's like, Chargers and fan in the same sentence.
Jeez.
Mr. Wilbur wants us to know that between radio and TV, he watches us.
How is that possible?
I'm not gonna question it.
All right.
Beer Bob says Josh Naylor that they can bring back nice little lump sum to help the Diamondbacks build around Patel Perdomo and Corbin Carroll in the next few years.
Well, it's going to be Ketel Marte, Geraldo Perdomo, Corbin Carroll. They're going to keep Alex Thomas, and they still like Randall Grichuk. So you can bet your bottom dollar that those five, as far as a nucleus of a team, is going to remain on. Now, they also like the catcher. What's his name?
Bob.
No.
McCann?
No.
Moreno?
Moreno. They like Moreno because he's younger. He's got some experience dealing with this pitching staff, and he also has a pretty damn good stick. So easy, moist one. I'm talking about swinging his bat. Easy, moist one. I'm talking about hitting. Okay. So I think that the Diamondbacks are not. I don't see a lot of people going away. And if Gino's the guy that goes away, even if they take Zach Gallen and they take Merrill Kelly, so what? The Diamondbacks must know something that we don't. I still believe that this team can make a run at the postseason. I still believe it. Now, if they want to, break off parts and jettison them to other teams, that's up to them. I'm not part of that team.
888-368-1580. Hefty Lefty says, first, Chargers jerseys. Those look like Color Rush jerseys. Second, Chick Hearn, learn how to simulcast. I believe in you.
They do look like Color Rush jerseys. Not the cool one, not the navy blue ones, but the yellow ones. Oh,
yeah, the yellow ones.
They look like Color Rush jerseys for sure.
Fish Tank says, can you imagine what the moment might feel like for Rutgers kid 20 years down the road, or when he's dead? That's his dad or her dad that's fed him or her at the All-Star game. That's a cool moment. So, calm down, internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
He handled it great online. He didn't have to even answer it, but he's like, yeah, I did need to feed my kid. Thanks for asking. Like, no, that was perfect. Rocky Top says, did Harris just tell us to go outside and smoke some grass? I'm pretty sure that's still illegal in Tennessee, Harris.
No, touch.
Like, put your
the
feet
grass.
there. It's like, there's a scientific thing about feeling grounded, where you go outside, you put your feet on the ground, the grass, or even the dirt, and it's supposed to do something for your body. We were not meant to wear shoes. We were meant to walk around barefoot, which, by the way, I mean, I get it. If you did that your entire life, you'd have very tough feet. Right now, if I walk outside barefoot, you're going to hear this, ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh, ow, ooh, ee. And not just because of the heat, Yeah. But
Really?
they talk about this. It's an actual thing, a scientific thing where you ground yourself to the ground.
Really? So we were actually meant to walk around barefoot.
I mean,
that is insane.
I mean, Jesus showed up. He's like, hey, everybody, I got these sandals.
Mm-hmm.
You could wear these if you like.
If you like, yeah, pretty practical.
So, but yeah, Jesus was the first shoe salesman. I don't know if you know that.
I don't think that's correct.
Yeah,
no.
I
Everybody says carpenter, but it was the shoes.
No,
he had his line of shoes. Air Jesus.
No.
He could walk on water in them.
Yeah, he did. No. No, there is nothing you can say to make me think that Jesus was the first shoe salesman. No.
Well, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not bad. I didn't say it was bad. I just said there's nothing you can say to make me believe that Jesus. I follow you down a lot of trails, but I'll sit over here when the lightning strikes.
My lights did flicker a second ago.
Flip-flops were actually estimated to be invented around 4000 BC.
Hey, Harris, Jesus is fully God. He was around then. Just saying.
They are all in one. That is true. They are all in one.
See? The Holy Ghost is over there going, I don't get credit for nothing.
Hey, the Holy Spirit's here right now. That's who Jesus left us with.
That's why I always turn off the lights when I change. Sir Drives a Lot says, so now that the Beal buyout is down, when is Daily Blender going to buy out Harris?
It's too big of a buyout.
No, we could just fire him anytime we want. Roll Tide Ryan says, hey, are you going to allow us to draft pick trade? Yeah, that's come up a little bit because that is a feature on the Sleeper app where we're going to do our fantasy football. Do we want to let them do that or not? Probably not, right? Because it's not a keeper league, Roll Tide Ryan.
I think it's a little bit late to make it right now, especially with switching to a new platform, getting everyone in the league. I think next year we could focus more on that. I feel like
we're not doing keepers. So how does it play?
But you could trade. I think he's thinking you could trade like, 2 15th round picks for a 9th if someone wants to do that. stuff like that, not necessarily involving players.
So
and
if I
keepers.
flip the switch, they can just make trades for this draft.
I guess they could. I need to go back. I have to go back and look at the format more. It's been a little bit since I've used it.
Here's what we'll do. Roll Tide Ryan. Go back to the league you're in and hold a vote and say, Jeffrey
Good
says
idea.
we can have draft pick trading if a majority agrees to it, and come back and let me know, and I'll go flip the switch, and you guys can be the experiment. I don't remember which league you're in, but I guess that's the best way. Or should it be like a 2/3 majority?
That's a good way to do it. Good way to do it.
Go get 2/3 majority.
Yeah.
What's 2/3 of 10?
It would be
69.
7. It would be 7. You're
I like your
close.
thinking, Randy.
Really close, Randy.
King
Go
Kenton
one
says, new texter
two off.
nickname, $3 bill says, I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either. Yeah.
Big George says, Upper Deck Cards is headquartered here in Carlsbad, California. I take it Harris's dad's friend must live here. Well, he could still live in Tennessee and run the business from there, but who knows? Hamlin Porter says, still upset that they let Christian Walker walk.
I
Yeah,
mean, Naylor's fit in really well, and Christian Walker, he's had a pretty down season, I would say. Like,
there's people that are upset about Christian Walker walking away. There are people that are upset about Paul Goldschmidt going away, and this is called baseball. This is what it is. There are sometimes players move on to other teams. And you can't get too upset about that. You have to welcome the new players and see what they can do here. And the bottom line is Christian Walker hasn't had a great year with Houston. Goldschmidt is he is not really having a great time with the Yankees or the Cardinals. So what are you going to do? I mean, we're moving on now. We're on to Josh Naylor and parts beyond. Yeah.
Chosen One says, did you talk about the nepotism? Dimebacks drafted the coach's son. Wait, what? Lavello? No, I know that I thought that somebody drafted Craig Counsell's kid, but Craig Counsell is with the Cubs. So I don't know. Who are you talking about, Chosen One? Let's see here.
He's talking about Brady Counsell.
Yeah. No, he's a manager of another team.
Yeah, so it doesn't apply.
There's a connection because he played for us, but it's the Major League Baseball draft. These guys are going to the minors. Who knows who's going to end up where? It's not even a big deal. All right, guys, that's 2 hours down and 1 to go. And man, I'm still like 20 texts behind. It's been a busy day on the text line. Come on back. It's a Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2025 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Introducing the new Dell AI PC, powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code, summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing your schedule, responding to Jim's long emails, leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC starting at $699.99 at Dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
AmeriCorps isn't just about service. It's about building your future. AmeriCorps members gain skills that lead to long-term careers in healthcare, social work, teaching, disaster response, and other rewarding industries, developing as leaders today and strengthening the well-being of Arizona communities tomorrow. Whether you are re-entering the workforce or building your resume, AmeriCorps jumpstarts your career while you make a difference. Learn more at serve.az.gov. This message is sponsored by the Governor's Office of Youth, Faith, and Family.
Progressive knows when you're in your RV, you're already on vacation. That's when you become Vacation You, who just camped where there's absolutely no shade. Even though regular you burns easily. In fact, Vacation You burns too, but is too stubborn to admit it, which is why regular you gets in trouble at the dermatologist because Vacation You doesn't do doctors. So bundle your RV with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
When life gets overwhelming, but you just don't feel like talking, help is only a text away. Trained and caring crisis specialists are available by text 24/7 to assist with suicidal thoughts, substance use issues, depression, anxiety, and more. You are never alone. When you need help, please text HOPE to 4HOPE. From anywhere in Arizona, text the word HOPE to 44673. This message is sponsored by Solari Crisis and Human Services.
Will Shakespeare here. Back in my day, I invented over 1,700 slang words like swagger, bedazzled, and my personal favorite, besmirch. But even I have trouble understanding slang words like yeet or bougie or
this is fire.
Actually, it is extremely smooth Shakespeare vodka.
Okay, boomer.
See what I mean? But there is one word that describes the pure quadruple distilled spirit crafted from an 8th century Polish recipe the first time you try it.
So lit.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Shakespeare vodka. So lit.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 99.3 FM and K240 EU Mountain Hills at 95.9 FM.
It's time for the third hour.
Quiet, people, settle down, because it's time. Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's 5 o'clock here on the Daily Blender. Your good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. We got Harris Hicks in the control room, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580. Broadcasting live in the super high-tech and luxurious studios in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I've just got a ton of texts to catch up on real fast before we go on to the next thing. The next thing, by the way, is going to be the Open. Now, it's the British Open, but they call it the Open. Get over yourself, Britain.
Oh, it is the Open.
It's the British Open.
It's the Open.
No, I don't care. It's the British Open. That's why it's soccer, and it's the British Open. You know what I'm saying? We didn't throw all that tea in the harbor and whoop those limey redcoat asses just so I could be forced to call something the Open.
It is soccer.
It's the British Open.
And they did lose, so as we all know. So you're on to something, Jeffrey.
Well, I know I'm on to something.
Yeah, I think you're on to something.
Anyway, we're going to talk about
Okay.
the golf here in just a little bit. We're also going to got some football stuff to talk about. But first, let me just get back to oldest text gets read first, and then we'll move on. At least we're only 8 minutes late now. We were 45 minutes behind on the text earlier. Now we're only 8 minutes late behind on the text.
We are making immense progress.
Yeah,
Talk
we're going to
about
get
that.
there. But then that said, there's about 20 texts ahead of me. So let's get this going.
Okay.
Toby says, here's the only charger that has fans. And he sent me a picture. And this is the picture right here. Yeah, that's is that an iPhone charger or is that
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's an iPhone charger.
Yeah, it's the outdated one too.
Let's see. Next text up
You might be right.
on the list. Rocky Top. Jeffrey, you're going to hell in a handbasket. Okay. Quiet Cannon says 10 years ago, the American League hitters were hitting more home runs than the National League hitters. Several American teams were built on power hitting.
Yes.
It appears the National League is loaded up on power hitting.
Well, considering that Kyle Schwarber hit 3 home runs on 3 pitches in that swing off that they had at the end of the game, I would agree with you. Yes.
Puts the lotion in the basket says Matt Damon was the sandal guy who sold the idea to Mary. What? I don't get the Matt Damon connection there.
Nor do I.
Moist One says you can't trade picks if people go in and out of the league every year. That's
See,
what I'm
that's
talking
the
about.
thing.
We relegate teams and players, and we're not doing keeper leagues. We're just not doing it. Donnie's on the text line being an idiot. Just
Hi,
gonna
Donnie.
move. That's all. Berg says Mac Hollins of the NFL walks around with no shoes.
True. So
That
does
dude
Steven
is
Adams.
nuts. You should Google him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right, but he's very well grounded, isn't he? Swave Dave says, Jeffrey, I think I saw an option where you could pick a substitute for a player if they got bets or pulled prior to game time automatically. Is that true? I don't know.
That you can get bets pulled prior to game time? Is that what I heard?
I don't know if that is exactly what Swave Dave meant to text. Swave Dave, let's spell check some stuff and let us know what you really meant by that.
Is he saying? Yeah.
Baker Cocky Hen says, listen respectfully, WWJD sandals seems like a really great business plan.
No, we're not doing that. No.
It'd been easier than being a carpenter.
One thing.
I'm not saying he did it. I'm just saying
to say when people die, they had it coming and all that business. Okay. When you start monkeying around with Jesus and with the facts that he was a carpenter, not a shoe salesman. Okay. I don't want to be responsible for that. I'm too old. I'm too close to the finish line to be mocking Jesus.
Nobody's mocking Jesus.
Calling him a shoe salesman.
Why did he flip the table in the temple?
Because they had the wrong sandals on it.
No, because there was business going on in the temple. Yeah. Jesus was not a salesman.
I didn't listen. I just was saying he could have been. That's all. He was the first guy walking around in sandals.
He wasn't the first guy. As I stated, flip-flops were invented. Scholars estimate 4000 BC. So
he was there.
Certainly wasn't the first.
He was there.
Technically, yeah, they are 3-1. Yeah.
Hefty Lefty says it was called the Open before it was the British Open. To be fair, but here's the thing about that. Don't care. King Kitten says tonight the ESPYs are available only on ESPN Plus. Wow, a way to make sure nobody watches it.
There goes my plans.
Yeah,
not.
Hamilton Porter says better ending to Major League Baseball game, the swing off or the ghost runner.
Swing off.
Why would you even ask us that?
Swing off. I do not recognize the ghost runner.
But none of them should be in an actual. I mean, the swing off is entertaining. It is the All-Star game. It fits with it because the All-Star game is entertainment. So that's where it fits. Swing off, yeah, that's where it's meant to be. But the Ghost Runner, why do they deserve to be on second? What do they do to be on second? Right?
Thank you.
Of course, Randy.
Okay, so now Swave Dave tries to clarify. He says if they're benched or out, you could pick a substitute for a player if they're benched or out. Like if they get benched by the coach or whatever.
Is he talking about betting?
No, I'm not sure what Swave
Fantasy?
Dave is
Is he talking about the swing off and
No.
can you get a player off the bench when he's been pulled out of the game?
No. You're combining texts. Swave Dave was talking about that you could pick a substitute for a player if they are benched or pulled out of the game prior to the game time. So if you find out, you know what they've done? They've benched this guy. Well, you can already. Okay, let me clarify something. And somebody better check the settings on the sleeper to make sure. But we've always done it that you can move players around right up until game time.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the first game on Thursday. We're talking each game time. So if somebody is pulled, benched, out, whatever the case, you can pull them. After the game starts, though, you're stuck with it.
Right. Think about this. You can't go back after the game and say, oh, I should have played if you're a real coach and say, oh, I should have played this guy more. Let me just go back and do it all over again. That's not how it works.
Roger Kudos says, I had my All-Star Game National League moneyline bet settle as a loss because it went to a home run derby. DraftKings actually paid that out.
No way.
Yeah, I saw that story on that. They're like, you've got a winner on this one. So I don't know who you bet with, Roger, but let's see. Roll Tide Ryan. Hold on here. Quiet Cannon says, did you know they're reporting that the 2025 game last night was a 6-6 tie? Yeah. National League won the home run derby. So what's the deal with that? Who's reporting that? Well, that depends on who's reporting.
Well, it was a tie. Think of National Hockey League. The game ends as a tie, and they report it as a tie. However, it was won by the National League in a hit-off after the game.
T-Licious says, Ghost Runner makes you play baseball to score a run. I love that. Hit a damn grounder to second, but small ball isn't for everyone.
It does make things entertaining. I will say, you have a guy on second, the pressure heats up. All of a sudden, you need a pitcher who, instead of just, able to pitch it anywhere, needs to strike him out.
But how does he go old fashioned? I just play the damn game until somebody breaks.
But I agree.
How does he get there? Is the point.
Right. He just
I don't care
there.
how cool it
That's
is.
not how life works.
How does he get there? You just gave a batter a free double, and how did he get there? And how do you score it?
I think they should, for the entertainment value, use one of them claws, like from a claw machine, and pick the guy up and actually take him out there and then
I don't
lower him on to second base.
If you haven't cut him in half, I think that is a great idea. Yeah.
I mean, there might be a few fatalities as we work out the bugs.
Well, yeah, it's to be expected.
Sure. Roger Kudos says FanDuel settled bets as a loss, not as a push. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you know which one to use then. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Lost Toby says, I love the small ball, but you have to earn it. LA Kid says, what do you want from In-N-Out? I'm picking up dinner for the family.
Well, I'll take a double, no onions, please. And
Same.
Can we go protein style? And I'll go chocolate shake.
What he said.
I'm having what Randy said, except for the whole protein thing. And I'm on strawberry shake, please.
Chocolate shake. Oh, yeah, I'm in.
There's no way we're going to get this.
Yeah, no.
Quiet Cannon says, if they start using the swing off to settle ties, then it's always going to be a tie, according to yesterday. Well, yesterday was just an all-star game. I'm pretty sure they can sort out the details, Quiet Cannon, if they decide to do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Swave Dave says, on the fantasy football,
yes,
I see it where you can pick an auto substitute for a player if they're pulled for injury or out prior to game time. So it just automatically grabs a guy?
Yeah.
Is it active or not active?
I think there's just a skill to starting players right before the game and knowing who to start, distinguishing matchups. You shouldn't take that away.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have it before, Swave Dave.
Yeah. Yeah. Why take it away? It's a fun part of fantasy football. It's about being a good manager too.
Lost Toby wants some animal fries if he can get in on this.
Ooh.
Oh.
The Jet says there's nothing wrong with being a shoe salesman. Al Bundy was the greatest quarterback to ever come out of Chicago, and he was a lightly successful shoe salesman. Nobody said there was anything wrong with shoe salesmen.
No.
Nobody's disparaging anybody on this. Just, Randy wants to champion the historical accuracy of a certain book. That's
I don't need to. It's the truth.
No, I'm just saying he just doesn't. He doesn't like fan fiction, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Randy's cooking today.
Yeah.
He is cooking today.
He ain't in the mood to mess with us.
No, not today.
If you see the smile on my face, it's everything I could do to not. Moving on. All right, so let's talk golf, shall we? The British Open.
Good restraint, Jeffrey. Good restraint.
Where's that held?
It is in Northern Ireland. The course
that's got to aggravate the Irish because they don't want to be British anymore.
Oh yeah, the Royal Portrush. That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna go last. You guys go ahead and pick your golfers. I will go last, and Randy, you get to go first because I know
I get to go first.
Yes, because I know who Harris is going to go for. So you get to go first. Pick your golfer.
Listen, I think in the field this week, I am going a little differently.
Don't do it.
I'm going Xander Schauffele.
Oh,
to repeat.
That was mine. So go ahead.
Why Xander, Randy?
Because he knew I was going to take him.
No,
I didn't. You'd be out of your mind to take Scheffler right now.
I am not a clairvoyant. I think that Xander Schauffele is going to play well, and I don't think you should rule him out. Go ahead, Triple H.
Yeah, I'm taking Rahm. He's been playing darn good golf lately at LIV. He's been in it at practically every major that he's been in, with the exception of the U.S. Open. He had a rough start.
I took Xander Schauffele because I thought Jeffrey was going to take the number one in the world, is Scheffler.
No, I'm going McIlroy.
Oh,
I get it.
Why would you not? I thought for sure Harris was going to take McIlroy, and I thought for sure you would, given the chance. I mean, this is his jam, man. This is his home field advantage.
Literally.
Here's the motivator for Scheffler, Scotty Scheffler, to win this. This would be the Grand Slam for him, and this is something that he wants.
Yeah.
As a Grand Slam, and so look. The rains are coming. It's going to be thunderstorms. There's going to be winds. There's going to be fog. There's going to be a breeze out of the east, and there's going to be breeze out of the west, and there's going to be breeze downhill and uphill, and it's going to be crazy over the next several days at Royal Portrush there off the coast in Northern Ireland. So
you picked a good one.
I feel like Xander Schauffele is going to emerge as the winner.
Well, that was my pick when I thought you guys were taking other people, and he's just playing some very deliberate, very consistent golf lately. So, but Jon Rahm, that's another good one, and I think you're looking at it from the outlook of a bettor. You're looking at him on value. Yeah, but see, we've had a guy before, and I got to warn you, when it comes to picking things on this show, you're not winning any money, so value is irrelevant. You go with who you think is going to win, and Jon Rahm, he's not a bad choice if you really think he will win.
He's been playing really good golf lately. Like, he's coming to form. I looked at how he was doing in
won in a minute, but what's the last thing he won? I mean, he's been in the top 15 of all the majors, but where's his last win?
Well, he's been in contention in every single major and every single tournament he's played, as you mentioned. I don't quite know when his last win is, but the fact that he's been in contention and we've seen this guy win a major and he knows how to do it and he's clutch, that there's an added element to why I picked him there because of those two things. But I'll have to look at when his last win
was.
know,
guys, it's me, Sergio Garcia, and I don't hear any of you guys calling my name
How'd
to
you
win
get in the studio
in into the Open this week. As you know, I'm a Masters champion, so I'm going to be in the Open this week, and so I'm wondering why none of you guys are playing.
So Sergio gets to play.
Why you guys are not picking my name out of the basket?
Well, I don't remember the last time we've picked your name out of any basket.
What?
Yeah,
what are you talking about? I'm still a viable golfer. I win tournaments all the time, and when
What's
I don't, I
tournaments that you have won.
Masters, I think, was probably the last one of real, importance. But I win other golf tournaments all the time. I won the Tangerine Open.
The Tangerine
Open, yeah, and then I won the Beaver Open. That's played in the Northwest.
Okay, can I just? You're not even on the list of golfers in this event.
What are you talking about? I'm going to play this. What are you talking about?
Are you sure that you put your name in? Did you RSVP? Because you're not even in the top 200 of golfers.
Are you
in the United
saying
States
that I'm
right
not
now.
in the field to play this week?
Well, I don't know. Did you get a letter? Did anybody? Because you're not in the top 200.
I've been waiting. I just thought maybe the Postal Service was real slow now that everybody, goes with emails and stuff, Instead of postal mails, they go emails, and it's slowed down. The postal, the mailman is real slow and slack because, he doesn't have to deliver much mail anymore.
I'm still surprised how you got in the studio.
Listen, I go wherever I want to, all right, Triple H. I go wherever I want to, whenever. I won the Masters.
I found you. You're on the list. You are on the list.
That's what I thought.
Your tea time, by the way, is 4:20 a.m.
Oh, tomorrow morning? 4:20 in the morning?
Time.
I see. Okay.
Arizona time.
No. See, over in Northern Ireland, it's much later than that.
Wait, when's your flight?
Sergio, I'm already actually there. I'm contacting you via. I'm calling you from Scotland right now.
Oh wait, but you're here. I mean, you
don't question it, Harris. Just the less you, he'll go away if you just leave him alone.
Look, I've got a 5-iron that's got your name on it, Triple H. Okay, Don't be messing with me, all right? I'm
say
Spanish. I will break this over your head, okay?
He's going to tear up all the carpet in the place if you're not careful.
You said you have a 5-iron for me?
I have got a 5-iron with your name all over it, Jack.
No,
with
he's
my
not
name
going
all
to give
over
it to you.
it?
He's going to hit you with it,
give it to
Harris.
me.
Yes, I'll tee you off like an exploding ball. Okay, I'll put your head on my little tee, and then I'll swing this 5-iron, and you will fly off into the distance.
We always try to avoid this sort of thing when Sergio comes around, Harris. But next time he's around, just maybe don't talk.
Radio Ron's got to stop leaving the door unlocked.
Don't forget I'm a Spaniard, okay?
You just really got to just steer clear of Sergio.
Yeah.
He'll tire himself out.
I'll skin you like one of those meats on a spit, okay?
Okay, Sergio. Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck at the British Open thing.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. You're a good man, and I like that Randy fellow, okay? But I don't know about this this muskrat-looking person here with this little fuzzy lip that he's got going on here.
Because he's French and you're Spanish. It's natural.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's a natural thing.
I fucked in your general direction then. What do you think of that?
Oh, man, he
Usually
sniffed
the
it
French
out from
guy
a
says
mile away.
that, but
It's instinctual. Yeah. It's instinctual.
You damn better believe it stinks.
You're not the first person that said that.
We should probably take a break.
Yeah,
Harris,
yeah.
You should stop talking. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
All systems go. Listen to our live stream on your phone at 1580thefanatic.com.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. And see why. It's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply. Available in app only.
Woohoo! Hear that? That's what having fewer hot flashes and night sweats can sound like. Veoza is the #1 prescribed hormone-free treatment FDA approved for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as hot flashes and night sweats, due to menopause. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or go to veoza.com. That's VEOZAH.com.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
So, you've got your dream car, your dream girl in the passenger seat, and nothing but road in front of you.
Okay, slow down a little, yeah?
But this isn't a dream. This isn't a movie or a video game. This is real life. And in real life,
Look out! Look out! Look out!
there are real consequences. Speeding endangers you, your loved ones, and everyone else on the road. While speeding may seem like the quicker option, speeding catches up with you. This message is presented by NHTSA.
I'm Angela Gonzalez, reporting from Phoenix. We're talking with the community about Phoenix Police Department. Ma'am, what do you think?
Oh, I love them. They're our local heroes. We've had some problems around here with break-ins and people using drugs on the streets. The police work with our community to have a presence in our neighborhood and keep our streets safe.
Thank you, Phoenix Police.
Gracias a la Policía de Phoenix.
Thank you, Phoenix Police.
Rise to serve. Find more today at joinphxpd.com. Protect and serve with the elite.
Sponsored by the City of Phoenix.
The Rich Eisen Show.
Quentin Lake of the Rams here on The Rich Eisen Show. How has Devontae Adams already fit in? How is it different with him around?
It's really been, to me, shocking to see how quick twitch and all that stuff is on the field. And not only that is, he's a great player on the field, but I'm starting to see what he's like off the field. He gets it. He's still got that young energy in him. So seeing all that stuff and as a teammate and seeing him as a father, I'm excited to get on the field with him.
That's cool. The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at 9 a.m. on 1580, The Fanatic.
It's a Daily Blender here on 1580, The Fanatic. Quiet Cannon says, I like Scotty Scheffler to win the Open. Seems to have his priorities correct. What is the story with him and all the trophies and stuff? What is he doing? He burning his trophies, throwing them out?
I don't know that story, but he was asked at the press conference if golf was his number one priority, and he answered no. Golf is not my number one priority, and he explained that his family's his number one priority. Golf just is is what he does, and people were somewhat shocked by that.
Why would you be shocked? It should be everybody's first priority is your family.
He's the number one golfer in the world, and you don't get to be number one without hard work and without winning a lot of these tournaments. So everybody would think that that's your number one priority. And they even asked Scotty's dad, what about this comment that he said? He said, well, I didn't raise the number one in the world. I raised a man to be a good man, a good father, so a good husband, and he's, it looks like he's by all intensive purposes has completed that task. He's done a very good job with Scotty, and he knows what his priorities are. So I think a man that has his priorities in order can do anything. You know what I mean?
Always follow the instructions of the guy directing you into the tournament.
So I found the quote that Randy's actually talking about, and it's such an interesting quote. It's kind of a long one, but I'll read some of it. I really do believe that, because what is the point? Why do I want to win this tournament so bad? That's something I wrestle with on a daily basis. It's like showing up at the Masters every year and like, why do I want to win this tournament so badly? And then he proceeded to say, I said something after the Byron Nelson this year about like, it feels like you work your whole life to celebrate winning a tournament for a few minutes. It only lasts a few minutes. That kind of euphoric feeling. To win the Byron Nelson Championship at home, I literally worked my entire life to become good at golf, to have an opportunity to win that tournament. You win, you celebrate, get to hug my family, my sister's there. It's such an amazing moment. Then it's like, okay, now what are we going to eat for dinner? Life goes on.
Yeah, that's the thing. The best way to sort of center yourself on something like that, if you're Scheffler or really anybody, is you're doing it for your family. Because when you win that tournament, what do you get? There is always going to be financial considerations. You get the money for the purse. You get the money that maybe you get from some endorsements. Part of doing your job successfully, the benefit is you get paid. And everybody listening to this show right now, coming home from work, they all are doing it for the same reason as Scotty Scheffler. They're doing it for their family. So it's not wrong for Scheffler to be like, oh, I'm struggling with why do I want to win this tournament? Well, if you're doing it for the right reason, it's your family. So you don't beat yourself up over the rest of it, And he does. He seems to have his priorities straight. And there's always a moment where if you're spending an awful lot of time doing a thing away from your family, you've got to be able to justify why. Yeah. And the why is his family. So that's cool. But it's not uncommon for the rest of us, but maybe it is for some of these super highly focused athletes. I can understand that.
Yeah, I think he's alluding to his family. I think he's alluding to, I know he's very big in the faith. He's a Christian. I'm pretty sure he's alluding to that as well, which is super cool. And I know Trevor Lawrence I don't know if you guys remember 2020 NFL draft. Trevor Lawrence said something very similar a while back, saying football isn't fulfilling. It's not the most important thing. And he got slandered. There were people like, oh, so he doesn't care. He doesn't care about it. He's not going to put in the work. Like, no, that's not true. He's just saying sometimes it's important to not put your entire being and identity into football. And sometimes you got to have
anything
exactly. Yeah. And so
I could never do another radio show again and I'd be fine.
Yeah.
I just don't care. This is not the most important thing in my life. The most important things in my life are downstairs right now.
Yeah.
And I'll always do whatever I need to do to take care of that family.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just fun.
This is fun.
Hamilton Porter says, so you're telling me, no, I'm not telling you that. Roll Tide Ryan says, did you hear UFC is in talks of having a UFC fight on the South Lawn? Yeah, we talked about that a while ago. I guess, but Dana White has confirmed it. Okay. Nothing surprises me. You go watch the movie Idiocracy and, unlike Jake Paul, spell it right. But if you look up the movie Idiocracy and watch that, you're going to be like, oh my God. This is a movie from 10, 15 years ago, and is it ringing true today like nobody's business? Swuzman says, Jeffrey, I've noticed that golf betting is nearly impossible to win. I did. Remember that time I made all that money because I accidentally betted for Shuffle when I needed to bet for Scheffler, so I just kept both bets. Kind of like when you mess up your lottery ticket and you're like, ooh, no, I'm keeping this one. And you just keep them both. Well, that paid off for me big time a few years ago.
Yeah.
But he says it's like picking the NCAA champion bracket, 1 out of 64 and getting it right.
Yeah,
not
golf
really.
Is a
I mean,
to bet on.
You can betting golf's not. I don't understand why you think it's that hard.
Well, you don't just take winners. You can take guys to finish in the top 25 or top 50 or top 10. And speaking of, I actually had some golf bets I wanted to give for the Open if I'm willing to do that.
Yes, that's what I was trying to get to, but then I got distracted.
It kind of segued me into there. So I'll
hurry up because I have other meaningless things to talk about.
Okay, so first thing, Xander Schauffele at top 20 plus 125. That's going to be my biggest bet.
So you're putting money on Randy's bet
on Xander. Yep. Okay. To finish in the top 20, not to win. Other guys, I've got John. All these guys I have to finish in the top 5, top 10. Top 25 and to win. So I sprinkle a little bit on everything. Not a lot, just a little bit. John Rahm, Tommy Fleetwood, Victor Hovland, Patrick Cantlay, Sepp Straka. Sepp Straka's a big one. I think he can have he's a very good ball striker. Hideki Matsuyama, Cameron Young, and a big sleeper, 200-1, Davis Thompson. Those guys, I will have money on all the things I listed, top 5, top 10, top 25, and to win.
All right.
And the Xander bet, top 20. That's my biggest bet.
There's Hicks Picks right there.
There you go.
We should have a betting version where you just hear cha-ching, cha-ching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's either losing money or winning money. Either way, it works.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And hey, I've been kind of hot this year. I mean, I did pick Rory to win the Masters, so I'm off to a good start. So
Smarty Pants says, how to bet on golf. Take Scotty.
Scotty the market is so high on Scotty that his value can get really, really just deterred because he's so good that everyone bets on him. And so it's hard to get him at a really good price,
He's the favorite this week, but I'll tell you something about Scotty. If you look at last week at the Scottish Open, and if you look at the last several Opens over there, Scotty Scheffler doesn't do very well. He doesn't do very well on these link-style courses.
It's probably known as his worst major, is the
Open,
the British Open. The reason why I took Rahm,
not the British Open, it's the Open.
Yeah, it is the
British Open.
The reason why I took Rahm is because
I've got it listed on a contract from Westwood One. British Open updates that we will be airing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday a couple times an hour here on 1580 The Fanatic. So it's the British Open because we have the U.S. Open here. So there.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I stopped talking about Jesus selling shoes, so you really ought to give me the British Open.
It is people in golf call it the Open, but you could technically it's called the British Open, but I like to call it the Open because that's what it's known.
You really want to make some people happy? We'll call it the Irish Open.
The Irish Open.
It's happening in Ireland,
and it's all
Northern Irish Open.
Hey, I got no beef there, man. I got no beef.
And no Shane Lowry. No one picked him. I mean, it's his home course too. He's from there.
Moist One says Ludwig Eiberg is winning.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Silver Pop says Scotty doesn't know, so don't tell Scotty. Swazman says, see, Jeffrey, now Harris could have his own betting show in 1580. Little side hustle on the weekends. You want a betting show?
Possibly.
Yeah,
I'd like to talk more about it. Yeah. Yep.
The Beeve says top 20. I don't know. He says, oh, no, I hit a $5 four-legger for 500 last week.
Oh, nice. Nice. I usually don't believe in parlays, but that is when it hits, man. Teach his own.
Toby wants you to know it's what they crave. It's got electrolytes. Jack Wad says, what's downstairs right now, Jeffrey? My family, and if they're not here, food. Either one of those two things.
Yeah.
Right.
Big George says, you know them speeding commercials by NHTSA? They got some pretty cheesy sound effects. That fading, look out, look out, look out. Sounds like something I'd hear on a high school radio show. Yeah, I know. I keep telling the people, please stop putting those on the show. At least just not every single break, please. And then it's like, putting puppies into a box. You grab one, you get them in, then like 3 more jump out. So I'm just sitting there trying to put all the puppies back in this box.
Oh, yeah.
Roll Tide Ryan says, can I bet for Happy Gilmore to win? I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
You want to just throw away money on a dumb movie.
I don't think he's on the list, though. But Sergio's on the list. You can bet on him.
You can bet on Sergio.
You can bet on Sergio. Yeah.
Hey, a couple of random things. First, it was SEC Media Day.
Yes.
And let me just say this. It's not, don't get happy, Harris. This is not as much about the media day is other than my observations of Arch Manning. Why is it in every picture, Arch Manning looks like he's been up all night watching like 3 kids. His eyes always look like he's exhausted.
Yeah.
And,
I see.
Now he's got to show up for this thing.
Allegedly, he has a very firm handshake.
What does that have to do? You think he's exhausted from shaking hands?
That's to say that SEC Media Days, there is not a lot going on right now. And so in SEC Media Days. So that's probably one of the most compelling
when I talk
story.
about how tired he looks, you're like, who's got a pretty firm handshake?
Apparently he does. But yeah, he does look kind of tired.
He is in college, Jeffco.
He is in college.
So the other thing is, remember I told you my wife and kids, they went to saw the Superman movie, right? And my wife came back just raving about the dog. And I don't have the heart to tell her this. Turns out that dog is 100% CGI.
Oh.
It's not even a real dog at all.
Another AI thing. I mean, it is National AI Day.
But because of this dog, Crypto, and it's not even his dog. It's Supergirl's dog, but whatever.
The dog's name is Crypto?
Yeah.
Like after the currency?
Like kryptonite.
Oh.
Anyway, since the movie's come out, there's been a 513% increase in dog adoption searches. But that's problematic because everybody goes, oh, cute dog. Then they all run off and get dogs. And the next thing you know, they're like, oh my God, a dog. Like the responsibilities and the quirkinesses of the dogs or whatever. And then the next thing you know, there's a rush of dogs being taken back. And that's the thing that worries me. If everybody goes out and gets a dog and loves the dog and keeps the dog and that's it, okay, cool. But whenever people go after dogs and trends, that makes me nervous.
Yeah.
But
that's
some
good
dogs
news,
are going to get the
though.
short end of this stick,
That's good news, though.
It's goodish news as long as everybody means it.
Right.
Right. So, but anyways, I haven't told my wife that's a fake dog yet.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I won't.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, I'll just keep it to myself.
As you told me, you got to pick and choose your battles.
Mm-hmm.
You did tell me that.
King Kitten says it's the Open Championship. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the British Open Championship. Moist One says, Covering the Spread with Harris Hicks, weekdays. Oh, he wants to show weekdays.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Do you have enough betting advice for weekdays?
I think if I could do betting, I could do some more things too.
How about 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. every day, and then Randy and I will show up at 4 p.m.
I'll show up at 5.
Are you just saying this because you get more time off?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to? Yeah,
No.
I can.
No.
I can.
No.
Right. You guys would never.
No.
You guys would never. Mm-mm.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
We did all the contracts. We're officially the NFL station once again here in Phoenix. With the Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday night football.
Yeah.
And we got the games on Sunday and all that. But I want you to know that I thought of you guys. I did think of you guys. There were 2 Monday night football doubleheaders where we could only take one game. One of the games started at 3 p.m. The other game started at 4:30 p.m. We can't air them both.
Right.
And I would have been very happy to just say, oh, I guess we'll take the 3 p.m. game. But the matchups look to be better in the 4:30 p.m. games. And so those are the ones we went with. Could have had the day off.
Damn it.
No, Randy.
I mean, yay.
It was the right thing to do here.
Yay. Was the right thing to do, Jeffco.
It was in late September and early October. And I opted for the selfless thing, making sure you guys get a better football game.
What were the games?
I don't remember now.
Oh.
It's not right in front of me. But I remember at the time going, I can't do that to these people. I can't do this to anybody. So that's, for as much as we enjoy getting a little freebie time here and there during the football season, we still want to make sure you guys get to hear the best matchups. So take that for whatever it's worth. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got a little bit of, didn't you have some NFL stuff you wanted to talk about?
I did have some NFL stuff I wanted to talk about.
Do we have time or after the break?
I think we have time.
Okay.
I can squeeze it in. Yeah.
Preview it. What was it about?
The Shamar Stewart situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's going to school us on that, and we'll see what's up with that
super
situation.
complex situation.
Yeah, we should probably be able to do that at the very end of the show when we're all exhausted.
Right.
Let's do it. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Get our free app and listen to the Daily Blender everywhere you go. Get it today, wherever you get your favorite apps.
You hear that? That's Mike sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. That's because Mike was smart this time. He took ZQL Ultra to fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and get the deeply restorative sleep he needs. So now he wakes up refreshed and ready to conquer Mondays.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Ultra. Not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Progressive knows when you're in your RV, you're already on vacation. That's when you become Vacation You, who just camped where there's absolutely no shade. Even though regular you burns easily. In fact, Vacation You burns too, but is too stubborn to admit it, which is why regular you gets in trouble at the dermatologist, because Vacation You doesn't do doctors. So bundle your RV with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Finding yourself skipping your self-care routine, experiencing things around you others don't, or withdrawing from friends and family. You might be experiencing first episode psychosis, or FEP. Stress, trauma, substance use, even genetics can trigger it. And if you're in your late teens to mid-20s, it's impacting you more than others. Know the signs of FEP. Go to learnmorefep.org. Sponsored by MatForce, working to build healthier communities.
Mom, where are my keys?
Why do I have to take out the garbage? I'm too sick to go to school. Quit hogging the bathroom!
If you're having a hard time living with all the noise, it's even harder to live without it. One fake fentanyl pill could cost your child their life. Learn how to talk to your kids at TalkNowAZ.com. This message is sponsored by Substance Awareness Coalition Leaders of Arizona.
So, You've got your dream car, your dream girl in the passenger seat, and nothing but road in front of you.
Okay, slow down a little, yeah?
But this isn't a dream. This isn't a movie or a video game. This is real life. And in real life,
Look out! Look out! Look out!
there are real consequences. Speeding endangers you, your loved ones, and everyone else on the road. While speeding may seem like the quicker option, speeding catches up with you. This message is presented by NHTSA.
Arizona businesses need more skilled workers, and our students are the solution. At the Pima Joint Technical Education District, we build the talent Arizona businesses rely on. With cutting-edge programs in health and technology and hands-on career training, our 30,000 students will graduate ready for high-demand careers. JTED builds the future of Arizona's workforce. Learn how our students will bring excellence to your business at pimajted.org. This message is sponsored by Potoff Private Philanthropy.
1580, The Fanatic.
Look out, look out, look out, look out. Today's Blender here on 1580, The Fanatic. Number one Rattlers fan says, Harris, with all your bravado talk about being a college football expert, you better be 60% against the spread picker. That means 12-8 is your first 20 picks. Would be the only thing acceptable.
So, I mean, maybe.
I don't know why he's setting the rules, but
I don't know where he is setting the rules and expectations. Who was that texted that?
Number one Rattlers fan.
Okay. I see. I don't know who you are setting the expectations here, but
who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, who do you think you are? Rattlers fan.
I mean, he's probably right, but still.
Technically, he might be right, but
who do you think you are being right? Don't come around here being right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know the rules. Lost Toby says, see, this is what happens when you get rid of DEI. Harris ends up with his own show. By the way, again, Keon Rose went and got himself another job. We did not get rid of DEI. We never had DEI. We don't think that way. One way or the other. It's whoever is awesome gets to come hang out. That's all.
Thanks.
Wilbur says, hey, fourth dimension. Let's all give Jeffrey an attaboy for looking out for us, those special Monday night games and picking the right matchup. I don't need that, Wilbur. That's all right.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know that I thought of you guys when I could have just had the day off. Moist One says, whack the book with Harris. No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
I don't think so. No,
yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah,
that's fine. Hey, you had some football stuff you wanted to talk about. And
yes, I did.
You seemed to indicate that it was time sensitive. So, of course, we've waited till the last minute. So go ahead.
So the Shamar Stewart situation in Cincinnati, I don't know if you guys have been following it. It's a really complex and odd situation and something that we've never quite seen
a little
before.
bit of it. This is the guy who got drafted, right?
Yep, got drafted first round.
And they can't agree on a contract because the bungholes of the Bengals wanted to put something different in the contract. Right?
Yep.
What was that?
So the Bengals, they threw a curveball, and it's if you get in trouble, the Bengals can void your guaranteed money.
Okay, so no. If you get in trouble,
the Bengals can void your
like if you get
money.
arrested for DUI or beating up your wife. Is that the kind of trouble we're talking about?
Yes. But they haven't done this for anyone else in years, like in quite a while. And the Bengals are stingy negotiators. Like we've seen it with Trey Hendrickson. We've seen it with Jamar Chase. And for whatever reason, Shamar Stewart seems to really disagree with him having. And you know what? I can understand it. I can understand why, because guaranteed money is guaranteed money. You need at least, sometimes, some players may say you need at least a base of your contract so you're going to get this money no matter what happens. Now, if I agree with it or disagree with it, it doesn't matter because both sides are not budging. Like both sides do not seem to be budging at all. So I want to give y'all some context on Shamar Stewart. Those that follow college football recruiting intensely, Shamar Stewart was the number one prospect coming out of high school. He was committed, he was pretty much a shoo-in for LSU. He's from that area. He goes on LSU's recruiting visit. LSU misspells his name on accident, and he leaves the visit and says, "You're off my list," after them being the number one, holds the grudge and doesn't go there, ends up going to A&M, obviously ends up becoming a first-round pick. So this guy, you could say he knows how to hold a grudge, okay? So
Fair
this
enough.
thing that's going on with the Bengals, as we've seen with Chase and Hendrickson and even Burrow for a little bit, they don't seem to budge on these contract negotiations. So here's the interesting part. What can Shamar Stewart do? He can either demand a trade and say, I'm not playing for you guys, so you're going to trade me or else. Or he can not play, not sign the rookie contract, and re-enter his name into the 2026 NFL draft. This hasn't really happened before. This is
it's allowed, but you're saying
Right.
it's not. Is it never happened?
Because
or you say it hasn't really happened, but
hasn't
has it
really
ever happened?
No, nothing like that is. I mean, maybe there's something, but nothing's coming to my mind. Maybe the fourth dimension could think of something, but he could have literally. Here's the thing. Here's the really interesting plot twist here with the Shamar Stewart situation. He is currently working out at Texas A&M with his teammates. He has been, according to pretty credible sources, involved in every single Texas A&M workout, like with the team. It's common for people to work at their colleges in the off season, but he has been involved in team workouts, like very involved as a player. And one reporter, I think for 247, which is a very credible news source in college sports, caught wind of it, saw it, and reported it. So who knows? Here's the interesting part. Is he going to fight the NCAA, who, yes, you technically can't come back to college after you go to the NFL draft by rule, but the NCAA is so under litigation right now, losing lawsuits left and right. Is he going to fight the NCAA and try to come back a year for college if he puts his name in the 2026 NFL draft?
Does he have time for this?
I think he might. I think he might have time for it. And this is just it's a crazy situation. Why
are the Bengals picking now for this fight?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess they refuse to find common ground here. Both sides just don't seem to be budging, because we've seen holdouts, right, from players under contract. Shamar Stewart is still technically not under contract. That's what makes this thing so interesting. And Cincinnati has a lot to lose here.
Does he have a history of getting in trouble? Is that why they're putting this into that contract?
Not that I know of.
If he doesn't have a history of getting in trouble, what's the problem? Sign the contract.
Somebody's always going to be first when you decide, hey, going forward, guys, what do you say we start putting this in the contract? Oh, that sounds like a good idea. So he's the first guy who has had it, and he's like, wait a damn minute. So, every new rule, every new condition was a first somewhere. So this just happens to be his first. I think what you really need to think about is, what's the objection to if you get into trouble, then you lose some of your guaranteed money? I actually support that for a team. I mean, pulling the rug out from underneath a highly coveted draft picks, feat, that's maybe not bright, but in principle, doesn't sound like the worst thing to me.
It's not just arrest too. Like if you get suspended for a few games, if you say like criticize a ref or something and you get suspended a couple games.
Oh, I see. So
you lose money. So this is
not right.
Yeah, this is where
NFLPA should be all over this.
The NFL, they probably will.
Except for he's not signed, so he's not protected by them.
Nope. So that's the thing. Isn't this situation is going to get extremely interesting, because he's not protected by the NFLPA because he hasn't signed the contract. You make a great point. And the Bengals used a first-round pick on him. So do they just want to see him walk out the door? Because if he decides, I'm going to go into the 2026 NFL draft, F you guys, pretty much, he's still probably going to be a first-round pick. And the Bengals would just have used their draft capital
for
nothing.
Didn't they trade up? Did they do any trading?
They did, I believe, trade up. I think I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. But
this is the dumbest thing I can think of them doing, unless they were like, "Ooh, actually, we don't want this guy."
But look what's going on with them and Trey Hendrickson too. Like Trey Hendrickson, who was like the NFL, he was a first-team All-Pro, near NFL leader in sacks, is under negotiations right now. So they drafted him because they probably drafted him just in case he couldn't get on the field. So this thing, this could be nuts in terms of changing the future of college sports. What if he finds a way to come back? I mean, there's a lot of ways this could go here.
Well, this is going to be the thing that guides everybody else going forward. The precedents will be set here.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Thanks for that, Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for On This Date in Big George's sports history. Back in the year 1909, the Detroit Tigers and Washington Senators played the longest scoreless game in Major League Baseball history. Detroit's Ed Summers, who gave up just 7 hits, went the distance, but did not get a decision when the 0-0 contest ended after the 18th inning when the game was called on account of darkness. Yeah. I mean,
back in the day when they didn't have lights.
Yep.
Wow.
It's just hard to believe that there was a time that they didn't have lights in the park, but 18 innings without any sort of a score. I mean, it was common to end the game in a tie back when baseball first started, but once they got the lights up, it wasn't the way it was going to go anymore because you keep going.
Yeah.
As long as you need to.
Yep.
That's crazy to even think about. And the fact they could do that.
By the way, it also kind of changed back when they introduced daylight savings time.
Right.
Because you had more light from the daytime under daylight savings. Now you don't need that. So please get rid of daylight savings, please.
Everyone wants to get rid of it. I think if you say most agreed on thing in America right now, like any political party, wherever you're from, I think everyone is in favor of that.
Let me see here. The Sunshine Protection Act was passed by the Senate in 2022, but never got passed by the House. So still just floating around out there. And I don't know why it can't seem to ever get through. But
I guess it's just one of those bills that, they may have so much, they just kind of forget about it. That's kind of what always happens, I feel like.
They are able to work so much pork into so many bills and like surprise, now this, and they put all this. They can't just take this one thing and just do that one thing.
Slap a stamp on it or
that
something.
Nobody be upset about.
Yeah, it's.
I want it for purely selfish reasons.
Why is that? What's
so that we stay on Pacific time with California?
100%.
And I don't ever have to think about the daylight savings times 100%. Anymore.
Me too. I'd rather be on Pacific time.
Yeah, stays. But in the world of broadcast, if the time changes, no big deal. Yeah. But since Arizona's time never changes, it all changes around us, and it really jacks up with our satellite delivery of stuff.
Yes, that is correct.
I did not know that. Wow.
It means that like twice a year, I have to think.
I know you don't like to do that.
I'm against it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moist One thinks mountain time is the best. We don't have time for this fight. Yeah. We don't have time for this. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich? Which is the best time zone?
Stay up later, get up later. Pacific time.
It just doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mountain time is the best.
Anyways, we're out of time for talking about time. So there's no more time to talk about time. We'll see you this time tomorrow. 3 p.m. tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.